Hello.
What do you
I'm
do,
assuming
y'all?
that it's...
Yes.
Hello. Cool.
Howdy,
Hello.
partners.
We're back. More D&D.
Dun,
Didn't.
dun, 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 dun,
More
dun, dun,
more
dun, dun.
fun times. For anyone who wasn't here the previous night, variety of things. We have 4 players, mostly DPS.
I take heat.
You're tanky.
Yeah.
There's Noah up there.
Tiltify went off, Noah.
Oh.
Noah, fix it.
Why does it always? Yeah. Why does it always
Yeah,
turn
every
off
time.
right when we start D&D?
I just gotta scoot back a little.
Yes, sir.
Oh. But
I was gonna do that
we
too.
have slimy kind of
Okay.
frog boy student.
Did that fix it?
We have pompous armored man.
You have to sign in.
He's gonna pull it over and then put it back.
Okay.
We have Warforged that is, a Warforged.
Yeah.
There's not much else about it.
Yeah, there's no.
He decided to make his entire character's personality the
No,
fact that
I
he's a
decided.
Warforged.
that will take care of evil.
That is true.
Yeah. All wrongdoers will be slain at my blade.
And
Actually, at my hammer. I'm sorry.
we have a drow druid. She intentionally or not flirted with
It was not.
someone
It was in fact not
at
intentional.
a tavern last night. Hey, look. And that's things are happening. Everyone is. What's going on?
He just pulled the email up with the confirmation code.
Oh.
For like a second.
We're in Dolenden. It's raining a lot. The rain's got some weird stuff going on.
It
The
hurts.
church, dilapidated. There's a very rich man that is your friend, kind of.
Debatable.
I think he's perfectly pleasant.
Yeah, we know. No.
You all long rested, just making your way back from the other tavern in town, where you talked with a shady individual. You also saw an area along the wall down the river that was busted open. What do you wanted to do first thing this morning?
Oh, and I noticed that night that my jar of water cracked and had a greenish hue.
Yes. Well, there's kind of like almost like a sedimentary,
Yes.
like soap scum, if you would,
Yes.
but like green around the bottom where it was cracked.
Yes.
We had a long rest, so my exhaustion goes away, right?
Correct.
Cool.
Do I gain my hit point back, I suppose?
Yes, everyone who lost hit points also can gain those hit points back.
Alright. And then,
You should check out the hole.
yeah, the hole that's not being
Yeah.
rained on yet.
Let's go.
You gonna go check out the hole?
The dry hole.
I see. Okay, you make your way out towards the river and start making your way downwards. It's misting, but it's not quite full rain yet this morning. And you get there, and there is some water going down, but it's not like a heavy flow like it was yesterday.
Is there like stairs, or is it like just a hole?
No, it's just a hole.
Okay, I look down the hole.
It's dark.
The torch isn't gonna work.
Can I look down the hole? I have dark vision.
Oh.
I have superior dark vision.
Ooh.
Oh.
Check it out.
You can look down the hole. What is that, 60 feet?
120.
Superior
120?
I've
yeah.
got 60 feet.
Yeah.
Regular dark vision.
I'm an underdark drow.
You don't see a definitive bottom of the hole, but you do like
Oh my goodness.
see
Big hole.
the flow of water kind of shift a little bit further down.
So, which would lead me to believe that the hole goes down and turns.
It goes down. Yeah,
Okay,
it's a safe assumption.
safe assumption.
Does it look like this used to be like a manhole that like someone would have pulled up to like work with sewage, or is this just like a hole in the ground?
This is a hole in the ground.
Okay, it's not like something that was previously there that might have been
I
pulled
wonder
out.
if it's connected
Okay.
to the drain system.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah. Does anyone have any gear? Want to trek this hole? I have.
Maybe.
I mean, all of us come with some rope.
Nope. I don't have any rope.
You don't have rope in any of your explorer's packs?
No.
Oh man.
He's a scholar. Why would he need
But-
rope?
That's fair. Misty steps only 30 feet.
I
That's not gonna help.
can get down.
Let's see.
You can, but how is the question?
Well, I have a spell of Featherfall.
Oh, do you have
but I'm
Featherfall?
trying to decide whether to use it or not.
I have gaseous form.
Also, really, oh, there it is.
What does that do?
Turns her into a gas.
Oh.
Could be useful.
Then she can move.
I can move down there safely, but I would be alone.
Gaseous form, feather falling. Some spell slots used.
Got it. Yes, okay.
I also have crate water, but that's only 10 gallons. I couldn't
You're
do
not-
couldn't do a super slide type
No,
thing.
you're not gonna be able. 10 gallons is not enough.
Worth
You gotta
it.
remember
It's
that
worth-
this
it was
is a
worth a try.
diverted part of the river. While it's not like complete torrential whirlpool in here, it is like there is a steady, constant amount of water going in here. 10 gallons is gonna be like nothing.
So it is coming directly from the river.
Yes.
Could we dam that up?
You can certainly try.
That seems like a very vast project. That
Can
would
I-
take
Well,
quite
I mean,
bit
if we
of
put a
time.
couple things in front of it.
But would that make it more traversable? Do you think?
I mean,
What do you
then
want to do?
instead of like, then we can get a better gauge on what's going on. I think maybe. And if we're using feather filling anyways, then when we get to the bottom, we're not just swimming in possibly
Mhm.
bad juices.
You mean the juices we trekked through yesterday?
Yeah.
Up and down when
That-
you rolled in that one?
That hurt
hurt
the
us.
track a little bit, anyways, to get here.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Don't remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Terminator makes no mistakes.
If we're worried about what's at the bottom, I can use Tensor's floating disc to create a floating disc at the bottom that we can land on.
Cool.
Okay.
But it's only 3 feet in diameter.
Tricky.
Let's
You gotta
go.
aim, you gotta
So-
aim
We gotta
yourself.
one at a time.
So it's enough for one person.
Well, how long does it last?
An hour.
Until you land on it?
Is it an hour and is it focus or is it just there?
It's an hour. It's just there. No
Okay.
focus.
Like, because if you had to do that and feather falling, you could not do both if one of them was,
Yeah.
depending on which one you did first focus.
Okay.
Do the big strong men over here have anything to contribute?
We could buy rope and rope ourselves down.
In the war, that's what we did. We simply took our most swimmable soldier and we tied a rope to him and sent them down the
Tossed them
hole
in.
and hoped for the best. It worked
Maybe if
2
you-
out of 3 times.
Maybe if you threw your armor down, you can land on that.
Impossible.
Because he can't lift the armor off of himself.
No. This armor was very expensive, and my grandmother got it for me, so of course I'm not throwing it down the hole.
Okay.
Frogman, however,
Rope might be the easiest way to start, that we don't have to do any spell slots. Alright, buy rope. Rope down.
But how far is the shop from here to go buy rope? We're on a time crunch.
I
If
mean,
we're down
the
there
shop
and it starts
is, like,
raining,
somewhere over here.
I do have a dungeoneering pack. I
I'll
have.
go cast Featherfall.
Okay, do it.
yeah, we are on a time crunch. If we're down there and it starts raining, that could be bad.
You have cast Featherfall.
Should we tie a rope to Frogman in case he needs pulled back up?
Well, I don't think we have rope that can go down that far. She had 120 feet, so couldn't see down.
I guess I'm imagining it curving pretty soon.
Yeah.
Does it go all the way down 120 feet and then curve?
Or did she start to see a curve before 120 feet?
Right.
She
Is
started
this like
to
a
see water
slide
flowing
impression?
in a different direction, but it's not just like a wide chasm that opens up. It's
Okay.
a hole that just goes down approximately similar diameter
All right.
until eventually you saw the water kind of started flowing in a different
All right.
direction.
Geronimo, Mr. Frog. Unless you're casting it on someone else.
I
I mean, he can cast it on the 5 people.
Oh, on 5. Oh,
Up to
sick.
5 people. Duration of 1 minute.
Dibs on jumping
Alright,
first.
yeah, let's all just go. Yeah, you should jump first so we can. I mean, never mind.
Yeah, I'll jump first.
You go first.
Okay.
All right.
You jump first.
Yep.
You fall down.
Yep.
Slowly ish.
Okay.
And when you get to the bottom, there is water in there, and you kind of comes up to probably, and they're not gonna see this, but like slightly above your knee, and it's heavily sloped. So I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw.
He's been waiting for the dex save. 5.
You slip,
Yeah.
and everyone else sees him kind of. Now he's
Terminator?
out of sight. You can't hear him.
Terminator?
Okay. How
I
things
think
have
you should go.
gone
It's your
poorly.
turn. It's your
No,
turn.
did you see that?
Can I push him down?
If you want, try it. Give me a. Are you gonna let her? Or are you gonna?
No, Wonder Bread's contesting. He's scared out of his mind.
Give me contested strength checks.
Oh, well.
You're not going down, by the way.
But 6.
Maybe you are going
I
down.
got 8.
You are a
Be
fighter,
dead before
right?
I bring my grandmother's armor down the
Oh,
hole.
wait a minute. So that wasn't just a 6. That was a nat 1.
Oh, that's true.
Oh,
That was
no.
Now
an
when
actually.
contested, that doesn't really matter. But like, you were gonna fail regardless. Cool. You push him and he stumbles. And he just head first. Feather falling's still in effect, but like he's head first going down.
I wanted this. I'm the brave one.
You can't make a dex saving throw. There's no helping you when you hit the bottom.
Fair.
I do need you to make me a con save.
This is very embarrassing me.
That's a 19.
19.
Hey,
Cool.
he's fine.
You do.
I knew he'd be
You do manage to hold your breath in time, and he's gone.
Okay, I'll go next. Be careful when you jump.
Cool.
Can I prep before I jump?
You can have an advantageous dexterity saving throw.
Okay,
I'll let you do that.
cool.
You've seen kind of what happens when you get to the bottom now, so
Yes.
you don't know exactly why, but you know to prep yourself.
I'll do it every time. Okay. Wait, it's Dex?
Saving
Oh.
Ooh.
13.
13. Cool. You get there. It's not quite as forceful of a slip and fall, but it is like you are carried away.
Okay.
Do you go in? Or
I'm
do you...
gonna cast a mage armor on myself before I jump in,
Okay.
in case there's something down there. And then I'm gonna hold my nose and jump in.
Cool. I'm gonna give you an advantageous dexterity saving throw as well.
Ooh.
That's like on the letter. 16. 16.
Oh, the other one's a 17.
No, wait. Wait. I'm just
Is that not a 17?
I don't think it was when it landed.
Oh, gotcha.
I don't think it was.
Sorry. 18.
18. Cool. You managed to keep your footing when you get down there. You know, your frog-like stature. You're quite used to slick
center of
surfaces.
gravity.
Yeah. And you're a gnome, but but you're frog-like. So you stand there, right? Kind of looking around a little bit. You have some dark vision. You can see up. You see a light at the top, and you see very sloping downwards, pretty extremely, but a low air gapped still like space that you could begin to traverse where the water is flowing to.
Wait, what? I don't just see one in front of me.
No, it's just one. It's one path forward,
Yeah.
but it's like heavily sloped downwards,
So he's
and there's a little bit of like air at the top, but the rest of it's just like water.
Okay.
we all just died.
Let's see.
TPK, start again.
See you guys
tomorrow.
That would be an interesting way to end the campaign.
Can I use shape water to like?
There is far too much water.
Can I like create an air bubble kind of with it? Like basically create like a sphere of water and then walk through on that.
Let me look up shape water real fast. Because that's like what, 5 gallons? 5 foot cube. Oh, no, okay. It's just any 5 foot cube. Yeah, you could do that.
Okay. Sounds good. I'll do it.
Doesn't say necessarily.
Ginger.
What?
Got him. Good break, Dylan. Got you. We got you good.
I'll just end this right now.
you.
No, it's good.
I'm confused because I don't get it.
Chandler, the way that I've been going to see your computer if you have chat up.
All right, time to open up Twitter. Oh man, okay.
Skylar Scar started the countdown while I was still trying to compose myself.
Yeah, you could do that.
Okay. I'll do that.
Great.
Through my air bubble.
You walk through your pocket of air. The water is still kind of flowing around you, but you make your way down this slope and eventually get to a.
Do you want this right here?
I want it here, actually. You get to a small section of this. There's kind of water flowing down.
I don't
this
think we're
here.
together. Logan.
There's water flowing down this section here, right? And you make your way. You're still kind of standing. Everyone else is just tumbled over in this area, right? You get down there, and you see Terminator. Just kind of sitting on his butt, right? Just you see him face planted into the mud of this area. You get 1 damage of just blunt force, right? Just bang, right to the face.
Sure. A slight bloody nose.
And Abby's character is kind of like standing at this point, but like definitely like soaked, not happy. But you are now in a somewhat cavernous space, right? You are now in an area that plenty of air, but it's enclosed. There's not much else here. There's a pool of water on the far side.
By the way,
This is the pool of
That's
water.
the pool of water. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna stand up.
That was very brave of you.
oh, hey guys. Terminator and I were just discussing how brave we were for being the first ones down here.
Indeed.
We scoped it out. It appears to be wet.
You have a little mud right here.
Right here.
No, right here.
Right.
Aw, your grandma's armor got muddy too.
Yes, I will have to write her an apology letter when we return.
Is there? Can I investigate this? Is there anything to do with this water here? Is there?
You're welcome to investigate the water.
Let's do it. 21, not net.
21, not nat. I would assume, because it's 21.
Yeah.
But
You have a 20 plus 1.
yeah, but you can't have 21 on the die.
Well, right.
So it's non-natural no matter what.
True.
You can if you really try hard enough.
Yeah, let's get a D100 out, and that's what you're rolling for all your ability checks from now
Yay!
on. No, that's a good roll. You're looking at this body of water. You can tell that the drop off, like it's basically the moment that this water touches, it's deep.
Oh, okay. So it's like okay. All right.
It's like this is kind of where the water is flowing.
Gotcha.
Um,
Does it look any more potent than what was coming, like what was raining down, or does it look pretty similar to everything that's been raining down?
looks pretty similar to everything.
Okay. Cool.
So could you put holy water in that?
No.
Okay, anyways.
All right. Cool. So walk down the stairs.
Wait, those aren't stairs.
Oh,
That's just my representation of things go up.
we have to go in the boat.
Yeah, that's where you came from. That's a hole. Technically, you could try to traverse back up that, but it's a pretty steep slope.
Is there like a rock on the ground? Somewhere?
Is there a rock?
Yeah.
There are rocks in this area.
All right, cool. Let me toss one in there and like how well I can't see. Hey, could you look down as I throw this and see how far you still have visibility and all that?
Indeed.
Cool. You throw a rock in the water.
Gotcha.
It is muddy water, so
Oh, dang.
pretty soon after it enters that water, your dark vision's not helping.
All right, cool.
Okay. There's no other way out other than this potential water.
I mean, you could try to get back out the way that you came.
Nah, we're going.
More than that. I'm assuming that is more than 10 gallons.
You have, like, I know that you don't have fish in them, but you have fish tanks. You have your lizards. You know how much 10 gallons is. You visually have seen it.
Could you create like a 10-gallon bubble around your head that?
I was
She
gonna.
can create water, but she can't.
I can create and
Get rid of
destroy. I can create and destroy up to 10 gallons of water.
Is it a full spell or is it a cantrip?
It's a spell.
Yeah, she can't.
It's a first level.
Yeah,
spell.
you wouldn't be able to maintain that. No. I see.
If it was like a
No.
1 second cast time
Yeah.
cantrip, I might allow it.
Yeah.
But
No, that's. Yep, you're right.
Yeah.
It was just curiosity.
it's like shape water. Yeah, okay, I'll allow that. It's a cantrip. It's a low cast time.
But well, let me think here. How long does this last? If I do gaseous form on myself, can I just be a bubble moving through the water?
Sure.
And like then I can see how far down it goes if it leads to anywhere else, and then I can come back and tell them.
Yeah, why not? How long does gaseous form last?
An hour concentration.
Great, you're good. Yeah, that works. Gas doesn't
Alright.
need to breathe air. It is air.
Yeah. Boom. Doing
Alright.
that. I don't know how to go about that, but I do that.
What gas do you choose to be? It's important.
Can I just be oxygen?
Oh, why oxygen will float to the top of the water?
Oh my goodness. What the heck is this?
Gotta choose a heavy gas.
She doesn't have control over the gaseous form?
She
Or
does to
would
an
it just be more
she does
difficult?
to an extent, but that's like saying
can't-
I'm gonna punch a brick wall as a gas form. You're not gonna have your full strength.
What are the gases?
This is me just trying to kill a little bit of time because you got down here. I wasn't expecting you guys to just go, I'm gonna jump in the hole. Oh! So this is me trying to be like, you guys, this is what kind of gas are you?
I have a flying speed, whatever I am.
Yeah. We also have to apply laws of physics here. You are a gas. You're
Oh, shoot.
You
That's
know,
not connected to.
if the wind can blow you somewhere, then water can prevent you from getting into something.
Yeah, boy.
Actually, this spell says I can't go through liquid.
Ooh, alright, well.
Never mind.
Play by the rules. I was going to let you if you
Hey, he's gonna let
if you
you.
came up with a heavy enough gas.
Okay,
I was going to let
sorry.
you. Fine, you play by the rules. Cool. You don't cast the spell.
It's okay. It was a 3rd level, and I only have 2 of those, so let's save it.
Probably.
Just hypothetically, out of curiosity, Terminator, do you have lungs, so to speak?
Definitely not.
So hypothetically, we threw one rock down, and he seems okay down there. I haven't heard anything from him.
I would be fine.
Would you be able to swim back up so that we know whether or not you're dead?
We could. He doesn't need to breathe. I did just look that up.
Yeah.
The lack of oxygen does not matter. But
Probably have 2.
yeah, you know what?
You're mad.
We'll assume that he can swim, at least to a certain amount.
Are we applying law of physics to this one too?
So actually, my armor is molded to my body. It's like a part of me.
Yeah.
So
I
the
wasn't-
armor wouldn't come into effect.
Yeah, I wasn't.
Yeah.
I wasn't applying that. I was just applying the fact that you are quite literally a mass of stone.
Yeah, that is true. I
We
probably
will
will just
assume
sink
that
to the bottom pretty
theoretically, you could, at the very least, claw your way out.
Yeah, probably. I'd hit the bottom and like crawl back up probably. If that, yeah. But I could probably swim too. I don't know.
Does anyone have rope? Does anyone have rope?
I have rope.
I'm pretty sure I
How
have.
much rope do
I
you have?
believe it's 60 feet.
Cool. I would just recommend tying the rope around
Yeah.
your waist.
Maybe
and
let's
leaving one,
combine
you
with
know.
your rope.
Yep, I've
Yep.
got 60 feet as well.
All right, cool. So 120.
Just-
I am walking in the water.
Cool. You take one step into the water. You lose your footing and drop
Yep.
like a rock to
Yep.
the bottom of this water.
Woohoo!
It is just like,
Grab the rope.
it
Good thing
is
I had
like,
feather falling.
it is one step, just immediate. Like you just walked off a cliff. Gone, right?
This feels eerily familiar.
And he goes down about 20 feet.
Oh,
So there's about 100 feet of rope left.
I walk. Is it like I'm assuming it's like a corridor almost?
You really can't see where you're going. It's muddy water.
Hmm.
Can we stand there?
I'm gonna. It wouldn't have changed my orientation. I would still be facing forwards, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to walk forwards.
Cool. You walk forwards a little bit.
I'll kind
and,
of hold my warhammer out as I walk to kind of feel my way.
Okay. You hold your warhammer out and you walk a little bit, and eventually, you feel it kind of resist and push up against a wall. The rest of the group sees that about probably another 30 feet of rope disappears into the water.
Okay, I would. Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
What's he doing down there?
So we kind of see you. From our perspective up top, you go straight down, so the rope goes, whoop,
Mhm.
and then it kind of pauses for a second, and then it slowly starts moving.
Mhm. Can I take my warhammer and push against the wall and let it fade left, and kind of follow that until I meet a corner?
You push against the wall, and as you try to bring it left, it just makes your arm get shorter and shorter and shorter.
Okay, cool. So there's my corner. All right, so I'll go right.
You go right, and you can walk for another little while, and eventually you reach another kind of resistance point. You guys see another 50 feet of rope disappear during this process.
Okay.
So you are down to
50, 20.
down to
Okay, and I hit another corner?
Yeah.
Okay. So I went right. I hit a corner, so I have to go back this way.
you can go whichever way you want to try and go.
Well, you said I hit a corner, so
You hit a wall of resistance.
wall of resistance. Got it. Okay. Let me push left and see if I can hit a corner.
Corners are complicated when everything is mud.
But I'm following a stone wall. Oh,
You're-
is it a mud?
This wasn't man-made.
Oh, okay, fair enough. All right, yeah, I see what you got. I see what you got.
You know, there's no corners down here.
Gotcha. Okay, so I'll push left.
You were already pushing left, and that brings your arm closer.
Okay, I'll go back right again.
Cool. Push right, and your arm gets closer.
I go up.
Cool. Roll me a
Dex.
dex. Yeah.
Would athletics work?
Athletics would work.
All right, cool.
I'd be okay with that.
10.
You managed to dig your stone fingers into the soft mud on your way up, and it takes a little bit, but you
Okay.
get there. And so you kind of breach the surface, right? And so you're around a little bit. And
Right here.
you notice another about 10 feet of rope disappear.
And do I pop out?
Yeah, you're up.
All right, cool. So, okay. All right, so I pop out. All my rope's gone. I'm going to tie the rope off.
Okay.
Somewhere over here, wherever works.
There's not a ton there, but yeah, you can do that.
Okay, I tie the rope off. Whether that's like taking a tent stake and or
Okay.
something,
Yeah,
whatever.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
you can do it.
Okay, cool. I do that, and then I follow my rope back out.
Okay.
So I go back to my
yeah,
party.
Yeah, I'll let you do that.
All right, cool. Yeah, so I follow my rope and I pop back out over here.
Oh, thank God. I thought we lost him. What's down there? What's happening?
If we pull along the rope, you will get to the other side. No problem.
And what's on this other side?
I did not investigate.
Well, and he turns
Go ahead.
to the drow. Tag, you're it.
He dives in.
Oh shoot! Now I can't lose.
Could
I
I-
dive in right after him.
Could I actually run back first and go back to my rope and make sure it's like secure?
Based off the sounds of it, he just dove in, so no.
Yeah, and then I
Okay.
dove in right after him because I can't lose.
Well, hopefully we don't die.
All right.
All right, I hop in and try to get ahead of them.
Cool. Well, it's definitely not wide enough for you to get ahead of them.
Oh, okay.
This is,
It's pretty tight.
this is Satan's sphincter in cave diving. So.
Alright.
The two that jumped in, go ahead and roll me a con save.
Looking at 14.
14.
16. I win.
Cool. You do make it to the other side. You are very winded and very out of breath. You just fully geared up, swam through muddy water, about 120 feet of it.
When you surface,
Wonder
Yeah.
Slice is just
I
panting,
slap his
like-
face.
like-
Tag!
You are Like,
That's an
like
awful
being
idea.
underwater for 120 feet is difficult no matter who you are, especially when you're fully armored and not like professional swimmers and divers and things like that, you know?
I'm gonna waddle on over. I'm gonna get in there too.
Alright.
Take your time, Froggy Man.
You roll me a con at advantage, Mr. Frogman. I had that happen earlier.
Oh, it's right here.
Where?
It looks good.
Oh.
Is it good?
looks
That
good.
doesn't count.
Oh,
You
man.
could. It's gotta be in
I
the
thought-
tray.
I thought it was a 19.
Seven and 8.
Con?
Well, this is what was on the die.
No, but Constitution.
Constitution saving.
Okay, 10.
10.
Oh,
Cool. He's down there.
He has.
And you don't know that he's coming because you all just went before he even got there.
Dude.
He's down there for, you don't hear from him. You don't see him.
How much time has passed?
He does have the rope to pull along. Would that help him?
Dude, you're
I know.
underwater for a while.
That's fair.
Okay, I'll go back.
And you don't even know that he's underwater.
I will pull the rope.
You
Roll
could,
call.
You could be pulling it out from his hands.
Hey.
Hopefully he's holding on hard tight enough.
You don't know he's in the water.
Well, I would assume
If
that.
you want to pull on the rope, that's fine, but you don't know he's in the water.
Alright.
Well,
I'll
after a
wait.
minute or two, I want to assume that he potentially didn't come at all or got stuck. So I'm either gonna go back here
Well,
or just go back in to see if he needs help. One or the other.
Okay.
might be best if I do that since I'm not really affected
Okay.
by.
Then yeah, you go ahead.
Okay, I will jump in and check on it.
Cool. You go in and you start following the rope back, and you encounter a body of resistance.
Cool.
In the water.
Grab the body of resistance and go right on back out.
Great, you do that, and you do drag a body out, and you're still conscious, but you're coughing. You're water is spitting up, and it's mucusy and gross, and it's nasty, and you make it out.
Oh, did you get him? Did you get the frog, man?
Yes.
Well done, Terminator.
Thank you.
Thanks for saving me.
Of course.
Okay.
Alright, we made it
to
out.
the other side.
Alright,
Dark Seers, where are we?
I look around.
You see another cavernous room with a body of water behind you, and a dimly lit path forward a little bit.
How is it lit? With torches?
It's dimly lit. You see a light, very dim,
Like around
further
this
down.
around this
Coming in,
corner, we
okay,
see some
yeah.
light rays.
Okay, yeah. Go towards that.
Oh man. Rude. I'll be back at the back. That's
All
fine.
right, so you head up towards that, and that's cool.
I'm trying not to let him tag me again.
You make it up there, and you see now
Kate.
what definitively is now a cornered room, aka man-made.
Oh.
You go into
I'll take a look around.
I'll go into the room.
Yeah, what do I see?
I'll come with Frogman.
Yeah, I'm going
She's,
too.
Give it a hold my head.
Okay.
So the room is very dimly lit. There are a few candles lit in this room. There's not any like torches, anything like that, and they're kind of just candles that are just set there on a few ledges around. You notice a couple indents. Let me think. You're a scholarly person. You roll me a history check.
Yeah. You betcha. A 24.
24.
Natural.
Natural
Natural
24. You notice the kind of like the position of these and where they're at. You recognize this as a catacombs, right? Where people would be buried. You also notice in this area there's water flowing from the pool before. It kind of is like trickling into this area. It's not like a large amount of water, but it is like a steady, like little, stream almost of water that's kind of skirting along the wall and heading inwards.
Are there any like unlit candles or torches or anything?
There are some unlit candles and unlit torches. There are 2 torches, one by one man-made entrance, one by another man-made entrance. Both of those unlit. There are a couple unlit candles that are also like in a couple of those burial spots.
Okay, I'm gonna use elementalism to beckon fire.
Does that have a spell slot?
Nah, it's a cantrip.
Okay, I also have Druid Craft as a cantrip where I can light candles and torches.
Cool. I mean,
Or snuff them out.
Cool. You go. And just a quick one of those. And
Don't move
yeah,
our
get
style.
finger guns.
they all light. The room is now fully lit at this point between that. And you do notice that there are 2 man-made entrances that are not included in the entrance that you came in from, definitively not man-made. There's rubble all around, things like that. One of the entrances is clear and open, but it's dark. The other one is covered in debris. Looks like it had collapsed in at one point, but there is like clearly something on the other side.
Okay. Could I make my way over to this debris and take a look at how movable it is? Is it pretty...
You could work your way through it, but it's a decent amount of debris. It's basically an entire wall collapsed and all of the surrounding like dirt and rubble kind of came in.
Okay,
So like it's movable for sure, but like
It would take.
it's a decent amount of rubble.
Okay. Then for now, we should probably get into it.
I agree.
Okay.
What about? I'm also curious about these catacombs, though. Wonder Slice goes, why a catacombs here? And who lit these candles? Can I do an investigation on the room and see if there's any points of interest or anything
So you would like.
notable?
Sure.
$15.
15. Cool. On top of that, roll me a history check.
10.
Cool. You look around the room, kind of peek at things. You can't really tell who would have lit these candles, right? Like there's not something like anyone would just really know. But it being a catacombs, almost like ceremonial burial situation, right? You have candles that could be lit for religious reasons, for familiar reasons, like visitations, things like that. You do notice that like all of the candles have some amount melted off of them, but the ones that are lit are very low. They're definitely running out. And with that history check, you also know that the type of wax that is frequently used in these types of catacombs, because like bringing a whole bunch of wax and purchasing and stuff like that down here is kind of a pain, is known colloquially as a forever wax. It just takes a really long time to actually burn.
Gotcha.
So these could have been burning for quite some time.
Okay, so we're not on somebody's tail who just lit a bunch of candles.
No.
Or at least it gives the
Not
impression.
that you are assuming at this
Right.
point.
I'm getting a very culty vibe.
Mhm. How's the Rebel Terminator?
Movable, but would take a long time.
Dark Seers, what's down this hallway here?
I don't know.
This is the one that's dark, right?
I could take a little peek.
We'll take a little peek. You look into this hallway, and you see another large room. This one appears to be yet more catacombs, right? Stuff like that, but there is a stairwell that kind of circles up on the far side.
Okay. When I look around this room, do I see any potential traps or anything before I enter?
Do you have any abilities specific for traps, or are you investigating for traps?
Investigating before I enter.
Roll me an investigation.
Non-nat 20.
On nat 20. Okay. No, there's not really any traps here. There are, there's catacombs. It's kind of damp, but, there's actually no pooling water here. So.
Can I do another quick perception check to see if I'm feeling itchy like I had the day before?
Sure.
Perception?
Yep.
$14.
14. No, you're not really, outside of the fact that you're wearing damp clothes, it is not the, itch, right? It's kind of just this is uncomfortable and, chafing,
Character deal.
You got some swamp going on,
Sure.
Yeah.
Yep, I get it. I
So,
see the picture, thank you.
You're welcome. Just needed to make sure
Okay.
everyone was aware.
I'm in the room.
Cool.
Do
Okay.
one of you taller gentlemen want to grab a torch?
Sure. Suppose I can.
I think I'll go grab one
Thank
too.
God. Up.
Don't you
That-
have perfect dark vision?
I do, but I wanted to move. I'll hand you one too.
Praise Helios, a way up. That snack table is calling my name. I say we chalk this day up to a dead end and hit the inn again. What do you guys say?
There's a staircase.
Yeah, it's up. He's assuming it's an exit.
Be my guest.
All right. He's gonna. Well, now I'm paranoid about the traps. So he's going to carefully place a foot on the first stair here and kind of test to see if anything reacts.
Cool. Roll me an acrobatics.
Ooh.
Careful. Careful step.
Not performance.
It's a 7.
It's a 7.
Oh dear.
In your attempt to be delicate in your full armor and your very tired, wet state, you trip a little bit forward and have to catch yourself on the wall, but nothing happens.
You didn't see that.
That was embarrassing.
You didn't see that.
Was
if you
that
tell
a trap?
anybody it happened, I will deny it
I'm
to
gonna
the
tell you.
end.
I'll tell your grandma.
Well, good luck with that. You don't even know where she lives.
You know my grandma.
I hate my grandma.
Okay. Yeah, he's gonna go ahead and go up the stairs in embarrassment.
Okay.
I don't.
You make your way up the stairs. It does begin to feel less damp further up you go. Does everyone else stay downstairs, or they all follow him up?
I want to take one last look around the room to see if we missed anything before I go up.
Roll me a perception.
$19.
There's a few decomposing bodies there, that are lay, that are laying inside of the tombed spaces, so to speak.
Inspired.
But beyond that, no, there's not really anything of interest.
No fungi.
No fungi.
No fungi's down there.
No.
Alright, then I follow up.
There are, I guess I should say there's no fungi. There's mold.
Okay, yeah.
But like, there's no like shrooms, right? Cool. You guys make your way up the flight of stairs. You wind up in a very dusty room. Lines of shelves going down, and there are large barrels on these shelves. Some of the shelves don't have anything, very clearly empty spots where a barrel would have been. The only reason that you can see right now, outside of the dark vision people, are the torches that you're currently carrying. The floor kind of feels sticky almost, but yeah.
These spots on the shelves where barrels were moved, like looked recently moved. But other than that, this room doesn't look very touched.
It's hard to tell whether the room itself feels like it has not been visited in a while, just due to the sheer amount of like dust and lack of care.
Okay. The same size as this room.
Yeah.
Give or take.
Give or take about the same size as that room. It is up. You did have to walk up what feels like several flights of stairs, but it being circular and no like in between is kind of hard to tell. But
Did the stairs just like drop off to this room and then kept going up?
no, it is dropped
This is
off.
the
Yeah,
very
this is
top of the
this-
stairs.
Yeah, this is the top of the stairs.
Is there like a door at the back, or is it just?
There's a spot that looks like there would have been a doorway there at some point, but it has been like boarded over.
With wood?
Yeah.
Can I investigate that?
Sure. Can you knock on it real fast?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Then I'll knock on it with my warrant.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. You
Again,
investigate
every
it.
time you hit a doorway of some kind.
Yeah,
Well,
this
he's-
doorway's
he's-
coming down.
He's investigating. He's not knocking right now. You're investigating. It's a doorway. The wood is old. It's for the most part dry. There's a little bit of like dry rot going on with it, but it's not like completely decaying.
Is this like boarded up very like symmetrically, or can I like peek through?
You cannot peek through.
Okay.
It's what cracks do exist. It looks like there's more stuff behind the wood in itself.
Can I tear it down?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Alright, I would like to do that.
Great. Roll me a strength.
10.
10. Yeah. I mean, you rip a lot of these boards off the wall behind it. There is stone and what looks like almost like plaster masonry that kind of like. There's not like the plaster on this side of the, but it's like it's very clear that like there was some form of cement and plaster put on the other side that's kind of starting to seep through a little bit when it's applying and drying process.
Okay. Alright.
Can we investigate what's in the barrels?
Sure. It's wine. Old.
300-year fancy wine.
I
Can
was
you tell
gonna
us?
say, if that was.
What kind of wine is it?
Looks to be a yummy vintage. But I am on the clock. So Wonder Slice wants to investigate the shells. Do they have anything interesting on them that would hint as to what this room was used for?
They have barrels of wine.
Oh, the barrels are on these shelves?
They're on the shelves. They're big. They're big shelves.
Then. Gotcha.
And they're big barrels.
Okay. And the entrance he tore down revealed what? Plaster?
Yeah, like a
Somebody cover it.
stone and plastered wall.
Okay. Hmm.
So a wall behind the wall.
Is there anything else of interest? Any kind of chests or boxes or
Holes in the
anything
wall?
like that? Holes in the wall? Nothing?
No, there's not really any holes in the wall. You can hear kind of like a water drip, but like not anything
Okay.
major. There's the barrels full of old alcohol.
How many barrels are there?
5 or 10, somewhere in
I
there.
want to go knock on all of them.
Okay. A few of them, when you knock on them, don't make two. It's very muffled, right? Very clearly a full barrel. There's a few that are definitely like empty.
Completely empty.
Yeah, they're like there might be a little bit left in like the bottom, but like, and these are all sealed barrels. You know, like they don't have like a spout on them or anything like that. But some of them are definitely empty.
Okay. I don't know why I'm seeing that scene from Road to El Dorado where they're hiding in the barrels. I don't know why I'm seeing that.
Okay.
Can I tell if the room is above ground?
Do you have any special ability for that, or do you know? Is there like some barometric pressure that your character has that I don't know about?
I mean, I'm technically a rock gnome. So I feel like I'm one with the rock, you know?
Yeah.
That would tell me.
No, you can't 100% tell if this room is above ground or not.
Can I tell how far down we are, being from the Underdark?
Above dark?
Roll me an intelligence check. We'll do some math.
7.
7? Cool. Not really.
Okay.
Can I go back down through over here and clear that away? Or
Sure.
start on it?
You can certainly try.
Alright.
Terminate.
Goodbye.
I guess he got bored.
Okay.
Is everyone else hanging out in the barrel room for the moment while he goes and does that?
Can I knock on the drywall?
Sure.
See if it's like hollow.
Most of it's stone, and none of the stones are hollow.
Okay. But it doesn't feel like a thin wall.
No,
kinda more
it feels like permanent construction.
Some dynamite. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna go back down.
Yep. If the
Say
magic
that
users
word.
have
Dynamite?
Now we'll continue.
Alright, cool. Can I start
Right.
clearing that away?
Yes, let's go.
Or start trying?
Okay,
certainly
I don't
start
want,
trying.
I don't want
Yeah.
to go down yet.
Roll me a number.
Wait.
You
Can
didn't go down. He's already down there.
Well, wait.
He's already down there.
Terrain! Wait.
This is down what feels like several flights of stairs at this point. And, he's
Did you check for traps?
out of earshot.
Nope.
Roll me a number.
D20?
D100.
8.
8. Cool. Yeah, you don't successfully move. Like you managed to like move some dirt,
Okay,
a
cool.
couple rocks.
A start. That's all I need.
But you know, there's like there's like a pocket of like air gap that you can like see. Like there's definitely a room on the other side.
perfect.
But,
Okay,
like,
The next-
you're not squeezing through there.
Okay.
Right.
The next turn I get
If
at.
the last one was Devil's Sphincter, this is like his arteries. You know,
Okay,
like
cool.
you're not getting through that.
The next turn I get, I'm just going to keep moving stuff away. So
Sure.
everybody else can.
I have an idea. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, if the magic users have no ideas to get us out of this room, I'm forced to use my rippling muscles and brute strength, and I'm gonna go help the Terminator.
I'm curious. Potentially want to I had not looked at this barricade. I want to see if there's any traps potentially in there. If there are no traps, thinking we bring down a barrel of wine, light it on fire, roll it into the decay.
I've not known wine to be alcoholic enough to catch fire.
Not even
Is
with
that
barrels.
something that happens?
Not even if
I
it's
guess.
for-
Sorry,
Super,
Terminator.
I don't know
why
either.
I
I don't know
asked
either.
you.
I'm just
Yeah, I'm not even there.
potentially. I don't know. It's just an idea.
It's worth a try. I don't have any better ideas. I was going to move
But I
rocks
also
with
don't want to trap
Terminator.
us into this room with a blazing fire. But I also have spells that could put it out.
We have plenty of water.
That's true. So, I guess first step, I'm going to go down and examine this and see if there's dynamite or traps.
Roll me an investigation.
Six.
Not that you can see.
Okay, well,
Since
Nope.
she's now brought it to my attention, can I also do an investigation on traps?
Sure.
no news is good news.
Yes.
Six.
Same answer. You don't see any traps.
Does anyone else see traps? I'm looking at traps.
Can I check for some traps?
Can I check for some traps?
You guys can check for some traps, but you're both having to roll at disadvantage because 2 people have said there's no traps, and so you're not really looking that
That one's
hard.
2 on the. Okay. Okay. 16.
Oh.
Hey, Terminator, we're going to blow up some... Oh, what are you doing? Checking for traps? I'll take a look. What am I rolling?
Disadvantage investigation.
Investigation at disadvantage.
Oh, have mercy. That's a nat 20. And then the next one will be...
Another nat 20?
Yeah, that checks out 7.
Oh.
You also don't see any traps. Not looking that hard.
Did I
You're like,
get
2 people said there's none, right? You look around for a minute. You also don't see any traps.
Okay, great.
Oh,
Oh,
cool.
but
There's no
then-
traps.
Okay.
I could burn it. Do we want to move it by hand, or I could burn it with a bonfire?
I'm not sure if it will burn. It's like
What is
stone.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like a
the
wall
debris,
that.
yeah, the debris is
Caved
stone.
in.
It's stone and dirt, and just rock and rubble. It's
So
I
it's
could make
gonna
it
need-
hot.
it's gonna
Does
need
that
like
help?
That will not affect me.
It needs like a.
Let me turn this muddy rubble into like
The hot money.
into hot muddy rubble, which will clay, and then it's like a hard surface, and we definitely won't get through that.
All right, cool. Can I do another round of moving stuff?
Sure. Are you wanting to move a barrel down and?
Do you guys want to do that?
You don't like my idea?
No.
I don't. Just being honest.
do you don't, or does your character don't?
My character thinks that, well, yeah, my character would be like, no, it's just easy to move it.
Okay.
Seven?
7.
Yeah.
You move some more dirt. It's really not making a dent.
What kind of? How big are like the cracks in this thing?
There's not that many cracks. It is like the doorway collapsed in on itself. It's not like there's a closed door with cracks or there is an opening that is maybe 6 inches tall, and like a foot and a half wide. So you can like kind of peek and see that there is another room.
What am I giving it a go for? Trying to
Yeah.
clear the rubble? Did you fail the rubble clear?
I'm just rolling low and not moving enough.
Yes, I'll give this a go. What skill do I need to try to clear this rubble? Strength? Try that. 14.
It's 14. You move some stones and rocks, and you make the hole a little bit bigger. So like you can kind of see. You still can't climb through, but like you can definitely start to see what's in the room if you really wanted to.
Okay. Well, that's about all I can do. So if somebody else wants to give it a go, that's fine.
I'm not.
I
letting
think
you
we're
have
almost
more turns.
Oh,
We're not gonna sit here for the next 2 hours and have you do strength checks on a wall that you've already failed twice.
Can I do a strength check?
Sure. I will let everyone else do one, but we're not going
Okay.
to just stand here for 2 hours and let you strength check until it's...
Oh, man.
I got 14.
You got a 14? Cool. Same thing. It's still not crawlable, but like now you can see the entire room.
I got a 17.
You got a 17? Awesome.
Wow.
You
no
could
comes.
you could, at this point, being a small creature, you could probably fit through that hole.
Nice. Right.
No one else can.
Cool.
But I'll go.
Actually, I'm a transformer. I turn into my tiny car mode.
Yeah. You have that. 100%. I didn't totally just look at your character sheet earlier and know, you know.
No.
I can also turn into a
Okay.
frog.
I'll go through.
Cool.
I'll crawl.
You crawl through. You're on the other side. You've got your dark vision, but also there's torchlight coming in from the other side. You can see that this is a kind of caved-in area here where this path came from, and what used to be parts of a catacomb, and then the rest of it on this side, with a small door leading off to your guys' right at this point, but this direction. And there is water that has started kind of pooling from that small stream up there and made its way down through this doorway.
Cool.
How's it looking, Frogman?
It looks like more of the same.
Okay.
Come on in.
The water's fine.
Yeah, water's fine.
So we gotta clear away the rest of this rubble. I don't know.
I wish I could, but Chandler won't let me make another strength check.
I'm not happen. Listen, we're gonna go by like Baldur's Gate rules, where everyone has tried to check once. The situation has not progressed. Find a different way to do it.
Okay, wine blow up.
Oh, you want to try my idea now?
Yeah, we're trying to blow it up. I don't know.
Seems to be a waste of perfectly good cask of wine, but
We'll just do one of the smaller ones.
They're all the same size.
You said some had more liquid in it than others.
Some are empty and the rest are full.
Oh, okay. Well, sorry if full ones get wasted.
well, if it's our only way out of here, I suppose that's our best option.
All right, we wheel a barrel down.
Frogman, we're going back up.
Okay.
But steer clear from the opening.
I'm gonna go into this little bump.
Perfect little crevice for you.
Cool.
Yeah.
You go and you get your barrel of wine and bring it down, put it next to the rubble.
I'm gonna tilt it on its side, bring it over here.
Okay.
We use like a knife to carve a little hole in there
Yeah.
in the wine, so a little bit's gonna come out. That's okay. It's already full, right?
Mm.
And then take a little bit of my cape, or I'll take a torch and kind of put it in, light it, and then roll it.
Oh, God.
But one of you guys need to roll it really, really hard.
All right, done. Could we not just go put it by the hole, light it, and run away?
That's not how I envisioned it.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, no. We should just put it by the hole.
It's locked in now.
Oh, man.
You cut a small hole in the top of the blade on its side barrel of wine. It is a pungent smell that comes out. This has gone bad.
Oh, man. Well, there you go. It's not good.
It has been
More
definitely
stinky.
fermenting
Can't get
for
away from it.
much longer than it should have been.
Oh, man.
And you put your torch in it. Who all is standing next to the barrel?
Oh, man. I knew it. Well, I'm probably standing right by it because I was going to push it.
Wonder Slice is observing just a little bit behind.
So
You guys have got this.
Oh, man. Abby.
You know the shapes.
This is where my chaotic good comes
Oh my
out.
god.
Is it fireball? That's
We-
crazy.
yeah, I think Fireball
Encapsulates that room pretty well.
This is totally why Chandler put wine upstairs. exactly why. He knew this was gonna happen.
Listen, I won't say I didn't want this plan to happen. Because if you remember, I had Abby repeat a word that
Dynamite.
might have acted as a keyword for this interaction. But I was hoping that there was a plan. Let's make a fuse. I don't know.
He has the finger fire.
He's over there.
So
I wasn't gonna put the torch in flame first. I was gonna put the butt of the torch in.
you could have used the
Wait.
wax from
Oh.
the candles, or the anything like that. You could have just
Wait.
like-
You said you put the butt of the torch in,
Yeah,
not the front of the torch.
not the part on fire. The fire's outside of it, so that when it hits it on impact.
it's
That would be a little different.
Sorry, I thought I
you did not make that clear.
Okay.
I like this better.
Well, of course he likes it.
So
better.
I'm sorry. This is what's happening
What the heck?
now. Because I don't think you said I put the butt of the torch in. I think you just said I put the
You
torch
did
in.
just say put the torch in.
We can review that later, and I'll delete the part where you say butt. And then,
I think I said end of the torch. But
well,
whatever.
at the end of the torch for me is where it's burning.
For me, it's the part you're holding, but okay, that's fine.
The handle of the torch is the part.
He wants to blow us up.
Anyways,
You can blow us
you're
up.
blowing up now.
Great.
So, here we go.
Okay. Oh boy.
You were not expecting this, so you're getting hit with it, regardless, right?
Good thing I have. A lot
But
of
it's
armor.
not like a full magical blast, so we'll divide it by 2.
Alright.
And by 2, I mean we're just gonna use half as many die.
Oh boy.
So you got a D6 I can use.
There you go.
Great. You all take 9 damage.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, gang.
Not too bad. Could have been worse.
Could have been a lot worse.
The debris does disappear.
Hooray.
Do blow it away. And so that goes bye-bye. Ben, you are hit with a shockwave. And you see a large fire cloud and smoke. Everyone's coughing. Some eyebrows are gone.
Really nasty smelling wine.
And shortly after, everyone kind of gets their bearings, right? Shortly after, you feel the entire catacombs shake a little bit. Rumble. You hear some further down movement of rock and stuff like that, and more water starts coming from the main path. You see it now become
Alright.
a pretty steady now.
We're
Decent
on
amount of
time
water
crunch.
is
Yeah, we gotta
flowing
go.
down.
Alright, let's go.
Wonder Slice is laying on his back after the explosion, and he starts to feel a trickle of water, and he says, "My agent is so fired."
Let's go,
He
Wonder
gets
Butt.
up, "We have to go." And yeah, he follows the crew.
Okay, so he follows the crew. You make it into this room that you are currently in, and you hear some movement.
What was that?
I would like to peek down the next hallway.
Frogman, are we alone?
Oh, well. Is it lit down there?
Do
just
you want to
see
peek down the next
reading.
hallway? It's not lit, no.
Okay, then I will leave that to one of our dark vision friends.
Yeah, I will look down the hallway.
You'll look down the hallway? Great.
I'm hiding behind.
You look down the hallway, peek into this next room, right? We'll just do that, yeah. Right. Stop talking about me.
Use his name.
Twice!
Different Chandler.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, welcome.
T
Breezy.
Anyways, you peek in and you see a large room, definitely not more burial area. There's a large pillar in the middle. The room itself is empty. but it looks almost ceremonial. There's some bones laying on the ground.
I didn't see anyone in there.
All right.
And what's this big boy again? A big
Just a
hole?
large pillar.
Oh, a big pillar. Okay.
I'll move in.
You move in.
Yeah.
I'm following.
Cool.
I will too.
And you said there's really nothing but a pillar in here.
It's a pillar. It seems like this is a ceremonial area, and there's some bones scattered about.
Can I do an Arcana check?
Sure.
$17.
17. What are you doing an Arcana check on?
Ceremonial magic, ritual casting.
No, but like, what are you doing it?
Specifically
on?
the pillar.
Okay. No, there's nothing going on with the pillar. So, just like candles, a door, the floor, you know, like what, you know.
Could I possibly do a religion check on the maybe the ceremony that I would think would have happened here?
Sure. You can roll me a religion check. Why not?
Okay. Dirty 20.
30-20. What all info would you know with the dirty 20? Like, that's almost everything. Generally speaking, this would be considered one of the more inner rooms that would be done. There'd be like a ceremony that would take place before going further in with the body to be buried for like more important figures, right? They exist further in the catacombs. So everything before this would have been like
Just whoever.
townsfolk, maybe some like lower level church members, things like that, where it's like there's not a full ceremony beyond the actual like maybe like church of it, right? But here after that they would have like a inner group of people that were closer to the individual if they were of higher importance. So like head of the church, a town elder, you know, anything like that.
Reginald.
Reginald. Probably Reginald would
Yeah.
have a burial at a place like
Or
this.
cuckoo. Make our way to the next room.
Sure.
Yeah. All right. Nope.
I did an Arcana check. You did a religion check. Have
Yeah.
we done an investigation check yet?
No.
I doubt it.
Okay, I'll investigate.
What are you investigating for?
Good question.
Foot traffic. Who's been there? This one been
Yeah,
there? Yeah.
for who's been there doing things and what they've been doing.
Cool.
16.
You see some shifted dust and kind of dirt around where the bones are, but you don't see any like footprints, anything like that.
The bones have been moving on the road, wiggling around.
Oh.
Soft bones instead of wiggling around.
On to the next room.
The moment that you approach the door that's down there, you hear a rattling of the bones behind you,
Oh.
and standing back there.
Facing the wrong way. Oh, man.
He's
They've
sitting in the
They've
corner.
got like their bottoms, right? They've got like a little spiky spike coming out of them, so like they don't really stand very well. Are
They're
two
hitting
armed skeletons.
Is that a gun?
No.
What is that?
There's a battle axe and a
Bow,
bow.
a bow.
What's in his offhand?
Nothing.
I think he's
Hands.
meant to be drawing it, or
Hands.
maybe like
Like a
grabbing
snub-nosed
a
pistol,
quiver or
like-
something.
It kind of looks like his middle finger.
It's giving us the bird.
So yeah, roll Roll initiative.
One of my character's skills, or I should say, one of their features is aware or alert, which adds +3 to my initiative roll. I think that's built into the app, but it also is an initiative swap, meaning immediately after I roll initiative, I can swap my initiative with the initiative of one willing ally in the same combat. So not to metagame, but if we want to figure
Switch
that
up
out,
initiative, we
yeah,
can.
just so you know.
Okay.
Boom.
And I'm gonna go ahead and roll initiative. I get 19.
I got a 10.
12.
8.
Cool. And then these. Hold on.
One and a 2. Manifestation.
Cool. Do you want to do any trades?
No, I'm good in front. I think Wonderbread has been itching for combat. The adventuring part of Mercenary is boring to him, and now he excitedly unsheaths Bethany his two-handed sword and goes, "Aha! Finally!" He's keeping a spot at the top of his allies.
Alright.
Great. There's they don't respond. You know, they're skeletons.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting
Now,
them to like
click
cower.
clack.
Yeah.
Maybe the spooky, scary skeletons.
They start dancing.
They
One
don't
of them
do
pulls out
a
a top
single
hat.
silly jig or anything.
Sorry, wrong skeletons. All right, what do you do?
Am I at the? Did I beat their
You're
initiative?
at the helm.
Okay, are these the real weapons they have? The bow and arrow and the axe? Because strategically, I'd want to get in close on the bow and arrow fella.
It is. It
Okay.
is in fact the weapons that they have.
Yep, he's gonna rush toward the bow and arrow skeleton, and let's see if I can find my actions. Here we go. He's going to attack with his long sword. Which is a natural 20 to hit.
Oh, crit hit!
All right.
Yeah!
You definitely hit. Roll me your attack, and then just add the max of the die as well. So, one full attack plus whatever you roll.
I have two options for damage, and I don't really understand.
Longsword should
Why?
Oh, it's because it's versatile. Are you
One-
two-handed
one-handed
or
or
two-handed?
I'm two-handed.
So take the bigger
So
dice.
it's a
So I'm
D8.
taking.
D10?
D10. Longsword.
He's
two-handed,
got 2d10 plus 2 is the higher of the two, and then
2d6.
2d8 plus 2 is the
Oh,
lower die.
whoa.
Okay. Well, the higher.
Is it-
Just,
I
just
mean,
choose the
if-
higher of the two.
Okay.
2D.
Oh, you know what? It automatically, because I accidentally just switched away, it automatically doubled the die. It's
That's
not
fine.
2d10
That's fine.
normally, it's 1d10
that's
plus 2. But-
We're good with that.
So we'll just double this 1d10 roll. 9, and then I get a plus 2, but it's just the dice roll that's doubled, right?
Well, no, I'm giving you a full hit die, so 10
Oh,
plus
right.
9 plus 2, so it's 21.
Great.
That
Awesome.
was on the one with the bow.
Super cool, yeah. That was the one with the bow.
Awesome.
And with my longsword, if I hit a creature with a longsword, that creature has disadvantage on its next attack roll before the start of your turn.
Okay. Cool.
And as far as actions go, I'm pretty happy with that.
Should have,
I do have a second wind bonus action. I'm going to hang on to that.
at level 5, you definitely get extra attacks.
Is that true?
You should have
Stop.
one.
9.
Well, does he have extra attack or does he have action surge?
Fighter is extra attack.
I have actions.
Paladin also gets extra
bonus
attack.
action is an attack. Yeah, I do. I'm going to use my bonus action attack. And I'll just roll that damage. I need to roll to hit,
You
right?
need to roll a hit if you're attacking.
Okay. Ooh, actually no. 16 plus 5 for 21.
Yeah. Okay, that hits.
that ended up being a 3 plus 2 for 5 damage.
Cool.
Fun. And I had my turn.
Logan, you're up.
All right. I'm not gonna be able to put myself in a great spot. We'll go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Dang, just out of reach.
Yep.
How long is your weapon?
It's a warhammer. It's got to be close.
You just put coffee on your character sheet?
No, this character sheet has been in that binder for probably like 8 years. So
it's from college.
it's got mystery juices on it.
We love it.
Sorry.
Let's do.
How do you hear this? One game.
Oh, what?
Tell News to get up there.
Oh. What? What are we doing, Logan? What are we doing?
I'm just gonna dash and get within his range,
Okay.
and that's all I can do.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it.
Cool.
Yeah. Dang. That sucks. All right. I'm done.
You done?
Yeah, I can't do anything else. Yeah, because of bonus action, I don't think I want to waste any spells on this fight.
Ben. You're up.
Cool.
You probably have 30 feet of movement. You might have 25 as a short
I
character.
have 30.
He's a speedy little boy.
How do you do spell casting? Like if I try to cast a spell here, do I have to worry about hitting him? Hitting Skylar?
Yes. You would either need to use a precision spell, or it would have to be something that like spawns there. Like if you were doing some kind of projectile based one without precision spell, I would require you.
Okay.
There would be a decently high chance of you hitting him if he was basically at this point he's acting as cover.
Yeah, I was gonna say, would it act as cover? So could he take like a different angle of attack?
Oh
So
yeah, he could move to somewhere
gonna say,
else
could he
if
move
it's
here
in a
and that's
direct
okay?
path, right?
Because you probably have enough movement to get
Yeah.
there to shoot that. You've got
Yeah.
open cover there.
That's pretty good. Okay, I'll do that.
Sweet.
And then from there, I will cast.
What are you casting, Ben?
He's got his spell stuff.
I'll use these. What are you casting? What do we got?
What's the range? Oh, I should have done this. Alright, well, I'll still stay there, but I'm gonna cast Bonfire underneath Skeleton Man.
Okay. Well, that
So,
fills a 5-foot cube with fire. I have something for that.
try to prevent that. Right behind you.
Should have enough time.
Cool. 5-foot cube fire underneath the skeleton. What are you doing?
He's trying to get the die.
You go.
Now can you get it?
So the guy has to make a dexterity saving throw. What is the dex save for this? Because you don't roll on that yet.
It is 15.
Cool, he fails.
Okay, great.
So 1d8 of fire damage. So roll a d8.
I have 2d8 fire damage.
Are you casting it at a higher level?
No, that's what it has for my cantrip.
spell is increased. Oh, when you reach 5th level. Okay, yeah. So
Okay.
sorry, it's 2d8.
I could have been way cooler in my turn.
You have more turns. It's okay.
I know.
Okay, so. Add anything to it?
No, this one's just flat.
Okay, 11.
11 damage.
Is it just Logan and you so far?
Yes,
We-
they've been the only
It's
two that have gone.
Skylar.
And I went.
Abby,
No skeletons yet.
Oh, skeleton set.
you are up.
I
Where
rolled,
are you going?
I rolled an 8. Okay. I'm gonna scoot. I can't reach. I'm gonna scooch forward just in front of the pillar.
We should have tried diplomacy first.
Here.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Infestation. Which ones have been hit so far?
Only this guy.
Okay.
Okay, I'll cast Infestation on the axe guy. Ooh. Nope, I'll cast it on the bow guy. Cause a cloud of mites, fleas, and other parasites to appear momentarily on one creature you can see within range. 30 feet. Yeah. Target must succeed on a con save, or it takes 1d6 poison and moves 5 feet in a random direction if it can move and its speed is at least 5 feet. Roll a d4 for the direction, 1 being north, 2 south, 3 east, 4 west.
Did it
This
take
does not provoke
damage?
opportunity attacks.
Do they take what?
What's the damage?
1d6 poison.
I think skeletons can't take poison damage. They cannot.
I wanted to cast a poison spell as well. I'm sorry.
Oh, boo. I don't like
So, it doesn't actually do anything to them.
Nice, bros.
Well, if it
Nice.
doesn't do any damage, can it make it run around or anything? Do I get the other effects?
I mean, I can still roll a con saving throw. What's the save on that?
15.
Cool. He fails. We'll move 5 feet in a random direction if it can move, and so D4 for the direction. 3 is east,
Correct.
northeast. So
East.
we'll go this.
Dude, is Logan get an attack of opportunity?
No, because he hasn't left the attack range yet.
Yeah, and he's still within 5.
Also, this movement it explicitly says this movement does not provoke opportunity attacks.
Really?
If it's blocked, the target doesn't move either. So like he doesn't just
Huh.
like run in; he just doesn't move. So yeah, moved a little bit to my right.
Alright, as a bonus action. Never mind. Say, well, who else taking damage?
Currently, no one because
Nobody.
the skeletons haven't gone yet.
Okay. Then I'm good.
I mean, you guys have taken 9 points of explosive. You
Yes.
know.
Yes.
Fire damage
I'm
earlier.
Aware, I'm aware.
Correct.
Correct.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What? No.
That was so long ago.
Cool. You are closer to these skeletons now and happen to notice that they have 4 arms attached to them. These are definitely weird looking creatures. And so the one with the axe will go first, and it will attempt to do 4 attacks on Wogan. Wogan does a 17 hit.
No.
That's right, because your AC is 20.
Yeah.
So that's correct. Does a 15. 15 doesn't. That's another 15. Okay, so one more roll. That's an 18, so he doesn't manage to hit you with any of his attacks. And that concludes the one with the axe's turn right here. It's now the one with the bow's turn. You were right up on him, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And so the one with the bow isn't going to be able to use the bow against you. You're too close for that, so we'll just try and like swipe out at you again 4 times. Does a 13 hit, does a 6 hit. 6 obviously wouldn't, does an 18 hit.
18 is my armor class. Does it hit if it matches?
I normally play it by meets it, beats it.
I agree to those terms. I'll take a hit.
And then the other one's higher than that, so he gets 2 hits on you. And that is
Okay.
1d4 for the both of those. So 6, 4, so 10 slashing damage. And that concludes the bow guy's turn.
He has to do a dexterity saving throw now.
That's right, 'cause he's on fire. You know what? We'll also have him move because of that. He doesn't want to be on fire. But he will do a dex save. He will fail. So give me another d8.
Oh, yeah.
6.
6 points of damage. Still up. Back to the top of the turn order. Skyward, you're first.
I'm just going to go ahead and attack the bowed one again with my long sword. That is a 5 plus 5, 10.
A 10 does not meet.
Well, I'm going to do it again. 8 plus 5, 13.
That meets.
Okay. And that's 9 plus 2 damage for 11.
9 plus 2 damage for 11 damage. He crumbles.
Ooh.
Haha! Tag!
Oh.
And I turn and I still have my movement, right? So I'm
You
going
do
to
have-
rush up on this guy.
Okay. Alright. Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
That's
Yes.
your turn? Awesome. Logan.
Hitting him with the war hammer.
Hitting him with the Warhammer. What'd you get?
18.
That hits. That
All
hits.
right. I'm just gonna go ahead and roll my other one too.
Great.
15.
Those were both. That wasn't damage. That was just to attack, right?
Yes, to attack.
Cool. Yes.
Both
that
hit?
was-
Okay,
yeah.
cool. And then I'll just roll my damage altogether too. 11 damage in all.
11 damage total.
Yes.
Including modifier.
Yes.
Cool.
It's a warhammer. Not.
You want to make sure.
Yep. I don't hit hard until I use smite.
Ben.
I will use acid splash. So dexterity saving throw 15.
Do we?
Where'd
Oh
my
wait.
D20
Is
go?
that a cone?
No, it's the bubble.
Oh, good. Okay.
I'm missing a D20.
Mhm.
I had another one. It was in there. It's green. Somewhere. Oh well.
That's it.
Dexterity saving throw of 15.
Mhm.
He fails.
Oh, there's another D.
It's not this guy.
Good call. He fails.
Okay. Oh, this was a 3 before it got hit. So 6 points of acid damage.
Cool. He takes 6 points of acid damage. He's now drippy and mucusy, just like you.
Nice.
Slay.
Abby, you're up.
I'll come up and hit it with my sickle.
Cool. You're gonna go up to it and smack it.
Yep.
Cool. Roll me your hit.
I don't know what to add to that to hit.
Sickle should be dex.
Should be dex.
Dex mod.
Okay.
And then what are you? You're a druid. You should be proficient in that. So your proficiency in your dex.
You sure?
Yep.
Okay. Alright, I'll take that. 17.
17 hits.
So then this is actually 1d6 today.
Plus your dex mod.
Oh yeah. 3.
3.
3. Stabby stab.
Weak. Weak.
Druids have extra attack too, I think.
Extra attack? No,
Okay.
not right now. My spells won't work on him, and I don't want to waste a wild shape. So
Can you swing again?
what?
Can you swing on him again?
I don't think I have an extra attack. I don't.
PHP right here. Hold on.
Did not write one down.
What are we asking?
He thinks I have an extra attack. I don't think I do.
As a druid?
Yeah.
No.
Nope.
Yeah, druids.
Nope. You get third level spells. That's what you get.
Yeah. Silly Billy.
My bad.
Yeah. All of my. I don't think my spells would affect these guys. So.
Yeah.
I don't want to waste a wild shape.
Cool.
But I do have healing spells. I can use a bonus action for a little healing spell if anyone needs it.
Desperately, actually.
Wait,
You
actually?
need it.
I'm 20 points down.
In fact,
Ah!
3
20
people
points.
need
Ah!
it.
Oh, I have cure wounds and I can take care of that.
Well, give me a second.
And lay on hands.
Yeah, I have
Somebody get handballs in the
some
bathroom?
healing word. I can give you some healing word
I don't remember if you were
as a bonus action.
in the bathroom when
Oh,
I got
that's
hit.
fine. 1d4 plus spell casting ability mod. What's my mod? My mod is 7. 1d4 plus 7. I'll roll it. I got this, guys. I'm picking which one.
My bad. Sorry.
Yeah, you're bad, Logan.
10 points.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh,
welcome.
yeah, I forgot we lost 9 earlier.
Okay,
It's like
I'm good.
3 people need it. Cool. It's now that skeleton's turn. It is going to do 4 attacks, and 2 of them are going to be at you because you just attacked him, and 2 of them are going to be at you because you
I
attacked him a
think
minute
it's
ago.
sexist.
So Abby does a 17 hit.
Yeah.
Does a 6 probably doesn't hit.
No.
Okay, so it gets 1 attack on you with its battle axe.
No.
And you take 11 damage from that. Logan, it's going to swing at you with its next 2. I'm going to assume that a 22 hits.
Yeah, it does.
And I'm going to know that a 11 does not.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't.
You are also going to take 11 points of damage.
Well, dang. Okay.
That will be the end of its turn. We're gonna go back to Skylar at the top. You're here.
Mm-hmm. And he's been hit by you at least a little bit, right?
Yeah, I hit him. She hit him.
I hit him.
Everybody's hit him.
Yeah, he's been hit on.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just
Just hit him.
hit him. I'm gonna
Cool.
swing the
It's,
longsword.
You're gonna swing the longsword.
Yep.
It's gonna use parry as
Okay.
a reaction. What is your roll?
14.
Cool. It beats it.
Okay.
So it does not get hit with that.
I'm gonna attack him again.
Cool.
Round 2, baby.
14 plus 5.
Definitely
19.
gets hit with that.
Okay. And that is a 10.
Cool.
I was thinking about, I think 19 is a crit, but it has to be a natural 19, of course, right?
Yes, that's me
Okay.
natural.
So 10 points of damage to him.
Okay.
And I'm going to end my turn there.
Logan, you're up.
You looking pretty beat up?
You've been decently beat up.
Yep. All right.
He is just bones.
Yeah. All right. Swing. Number 1. 19.
19 hits.
Coop. And swing number 2. Natural 1. ahead and roll damage twice because I know that's how that's going to go.
Yeah.
This is for against the skeleton. 6. This is for whatever poor sap catches my hammer. 5.
Cool. Gotta do quick math. 1 second. It's 5, right?
6 against the skeleton,
Yeah, then
5
5
against whoever else.
Alright, cool. You stumble forward and kind of like full body hit up against his great axe and take 5 points of damage as you stumbled into it.
Oh, man.
Using your full weight as you swing that second time.
Okay.
And you stumble. So you stumble into the infestation.
I don't know if it stays.
Is infestation poison?
Yes.
Oh, I'm good.
It's an instantaneous. I don't think it's still there.
Okay, well, you still stumble.
It wouldn't have affected me anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to.
Well, yeah, okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna use. Make sure this is on his action. Oh, as an action. Dang it. Yeah, I'm done.
Cool. That goes to Ben. What is Ben doing?
I will cast Acid Splash again.
Okay. Is that a projectile?
No.
No?
Just creating an acidic bubble at a point within range.
Cool.
So dexterity saving throw 15.
I definitely thought you were saying all that from memory.
It misses. Fails.
Oh no.
No, like my guy fails.
Yes,
oh,
you did.
yeah. Oh, it fails. Okay. Great.
It misses the save.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. 5 points of damage.
Nice. It's
Alright.
gotta be close.
And that leaves to Abby.
Stop!
Do I
Stop
sickle this fool
looking
again,
at
or does
us.
someone
So you're
need
talking about the kids?
healing pretty bad?
I'm at 25, but I really don't think he's gonna do a whole lot more.
That's what I'm thinking too.
And I have some post fight heals that I can do. So
Okay. Yeah, I'll sickle him, and then I'll use a bonus action if I need to.
Okay.
And that was my dex plus my proficiency. Breath. This is an 11 hit. Okay, who wants a little healing word?
I'm at 25 out of 50.
I'm 29 out of 39. Sounds like
Oh, you didn't. Yeah, your fault. And then you took 9 for me.
I'm at
so
20 out of 40.
Then you should probably take it.
But I just swung on him, and he's about to go again, so he's probably going to swing on me again.
Yeah, he'll swing on me and you probably.
Yeah, and I have 20
Yeah,
left.
go ahead and heal yourself.
Okay. So 7 plus. Yeah. Wait. Sure. Cool. Hit myself for 8.
Alright.
That leaves it as the skeleton's turn again. He's just kind of hanging out right there. There's not much that he can actually move on
Yeah,
at
where's
this
he
point
gonna
in
go?
time. So he is going to swing out at Logan and Abby. 2 to Logan, 2 to Abby.
Because I hit him with my longsword, he is sapped and has disadvantage on his next attack roll.
Cool.
Nice.
Well, so that one misses. Another one on Logan. That's a 19. Does not meet your 20.
Nope.
2 on Abby. I don't think an 11 hits, but a 19 I imagine probably does.
Good thing you healed yourself.
Yeah, I did.
and he does 10 points of damage to you.
Great.
And really, I don't think there's much else he can do right now. He is surrounded by you guys, so you know what? Yeah, that's it. That's all you can do. Skylar,
All right.
you've got advantage on your attack because you are flanking
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it.
on either side of the man here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit him with my longsword. Good old Bethany. One is a 13, the other is a 14. We'll take the 14 plus 5 for a 19 total.
That hits.
Right.
Color up the name.
And that's a 2 plus 2 for damage. For a total of 4. And as my bonus action, I'm gonna hit him again.
I did just read extra attack is not a bonus action, it's just a class action. So you just get extra attack if you choose to attack on your turn.
Great. Do I still get advantage on this second one?
I believe so. It is
Mhm.
still. You are
Good.
still in the position. You are still attacking.
Oh boy, that's an 18 plus 5 for 23. I'm going to go
That hits.
ahead and roll that damage. 1 plus 2 for a total of 3.
Dang.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Wow.
Am I able to use a second wind as a bonus action in that case?
Yes.
Okay. I'm
I
gonna
believe
use
so.
I'm gonna use a second wind then because I want to cut this guy down, and I still have advantage. I'm gonna use it. 16 or okay, not 3. We'll do the 16 for 21, and that's hitting for 11 damage.
There we go.
Great. It goes down.
Woohoo!
Aha!
Ooh. He's out.
Wonder Slice kisses Bethany and sheaths it back up. Well done, Knuckles all around. Knuckles, well done. Frogman, thank you for the acid. That was well done, all of you.
Alright. I would like to use a second level healing spell. Prayer of Healing.
Do it.
It's 2d8 for everyone, plus my spellcasting mod. Oops. Okay. It'll be 10 HP for everyone.
Does Path of Vengeance get that?
It does. I mean, I can take it as a paladin spell.
I know, but I thought Path of Vengeance sacrificed it.
I don't think so. I can check PHP real quick.
I might be wrong. That's fine. No, can you ban a chat? Thank you, sir.
So
It doesn't matter that it's there. It's just stupid. Like,
Come on, Doctor Doom.
yeah, Doctor Doom. You can see it right there, right? Come on. Also, it's adding someone that's like not even in the chat right now. Like, it's dumb. Cool.
Yeah, no, it just says I can gain paladin spells. It doesn't say anything about
Cool.
healing or anything like that.
Cool.
It just says that I hate evildoers intensely.
Sounds good.
Great.
My oath is to make them all pay.
Mm.
Silly skeletons.
You certainly
Tax
did it.
collector.
Dang right.
Cool. You succeed in the combat. Get some brief respite. Get the heals going.
Yeah. Is everybody at a decent healing?
You fueled me
You're
up.
full.
I'm feeling
Where you
great.
at?
I'm limber.
I'm minus 12. I'm still okay.
Okay, I am going to go ahead and use 10 of my lay on hands pool of points.
Cool.
That'll put me down to 15 on lay on hands. So 15 left there, and that'll put me up to 45. Alright, I'm good.
You good?
Yep.
Awesome. Anyone else want to do anything combat-wise? Awesome. Well, you're obviously out of initiative. You know, combat's done. You're still in this room here.
Okay, I think we were heading towards that door.
Yeah, on to the next room.
Did those skeletons have any loot on them?
Other than the like relatively degraded battle axe and bow, not really. They're just bones.
Okay. Sounds good.
Cool. So you make your way out this way.
Here.
In that process, let's go ahead and clear some of this board space real fast.
You want these ones?
Push this up. Get that out of the way. We don't need that at the moment.
Okay, I'll just take these.
So you move up, and it's like this. Go up there.
Boss room.
So there's more room. The vacuum has started again.
It's scheduled cleaning.
In this room,
Watch
there, there appears to be almost an altar at the end. There's a large tomb that sits up towards the front, but otherwise the room is empty.
Hmm.
Did you already say if it's lit or not?
It's not.
Are there torches on the wall?
There are some torches on the wall, yes.
Can I go and light them?
Sure.
Cool.
The room is lit.
Sweet. So I'm in here.
Spider skeletons, reveal yourself.
Yeah, where you at, Skelly boys?
Are you here?
Where the Skelly bellies at?
Jelly bellies.
Bunch of trolleys.
Can I investigate the altar?
You can. You do need to be in a spot.
Do it.
27.
27. That is a high number. You investigate the altar. What are you investigating for? What are you checking for? What are you wanting to see?
Secrets, any buttons, levers.
There's no buttons. There's no levers. It's sealed, but like it wasn't like it's just kind of like friction sealed, right? It's not like there's no putty or anything to like hold it shut. It feels, you know. It's, yeah, it's big stone on top.
Okay.
It's movable. Cool. There's no traps, no levers, no buttons.
So move stone.
You do know that there is water that is pooling towards this direction. And it's kind of flowing. It's with the amount of water that is coming in here after the rumbling before, like it's not building up at all, but it is like flowing this direction.
So we need to push the stone. Is that right? It was movable. The stone was movable.
You can try to move it.
All right. You want to tag team that?
Yeah, I'm gonna give Terminator a help action.
What's your strength mod?
My strength mod is PQ. Oh wait, I gotta go here. +2.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you the help action.
Okay. Terminator, help me out.
Here we go.
And you want a strength check?
Yeah.
19
plus 2 is a 21.
Cool. You do move the stone off of its resting spot. There is a pristinely kept body on the inside.
Oh,
Dead.
Oh, sorry, guy.
And you can kind of see the cracks from the outside of the tomb on the inside where water is kind of like flowing in and is flowing out the back of the tomb.
Oh.
His body's cursing the water.
Yeah.
Can I do an Arcana check on the body?
Sure.
Or would like a religion be better?
Oh, I could
Depends
do.
on what you wanted to
How
check
about
for.
you do Arcana? I'll do religion.
Okay, I'll do Arcana.
Depends on what you wanted to check for, and you
Um,
can't ask her what she wants to check religion for.
I'm not doing a.
I know, but just like what I'm saying is he has to have his own idea on why he would want to check religion.
No, yeah.
Do you need my idea on why I want to check Arcana?
No, like that. Checking Arcana is a specific thing. Checking religion is like you were checking for magic on an object.
12.
Cool. There's nothing particularly special about the body in terms of magically. It is odd that it is like pristinely kept. Like everything else down here has been decrepit and old and very clearly not well kept. The tomb itself was not like there's cracks in it, there's water flowing through, so the fact that the body is there is interesting, but there's no magical properties to the body itself.
Can I do a religion check on if this were some kind of religious figure or
Sure.
something like that?
Yeah.
Darn. 4.
You do not know.
Okay. I would like to expend a divine sense.
Okay.
Is this creature? I mean, obviously he's dead, but is he undead? As in, like, is he going to revive at some point, or is he some kind of like the skeleton?
Divine sense, check that.
Yeah.
Like,
It tells me. Let's see, here it is. Divine sense. Right here. The presence of strong evil registers on your senses like a noxious odor, and powerful good rings like heavenly music in your ear. As an action, you can open your awareness to detect such forces. Until the end of your next turn, you know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet of you that is not behind total cover. You know the type, celestial fiend or undead, of any being whose presence you sense, but not its identity. Within the same radius, you also detect the presence of any place or object that has been consecrated or desecrated, as with the hollow spell.
So you cannot check if it will come back to life. That being said, it is not undead. You can't sense that.
Okay.
You can tell this is a consecrated area. Consecrated is basically that the church deems it as like a sacred area. And desecrated would be if that sacred area was either desecrated or someone like cursed it.
And it's not celestial fiend either?
No.
Go. Alright.
Looks human.
do you wear any fancy clothes?
Is it wearing fancy clothes? Not wearing not fancy clothes. Like they're nice. Not like particular. Like not like
Like Reginald.
Like
style?
Reginald would not wear this to his deathbed, right? Reginald's far too rich for that. But it is like nice. It's higher end, right? It's like a comfortably wealthy family would have put this on their family member.
Do we move the body?
Do we have any recognition with his face, like his facial features?
Her and no.
She's human, elf.
Human.
Okay.
Should we move the body? Because if the water's flowing over the body, that could be what's going on. And you said there's no levers, no switches, nothing like that.
Nope. The water's going somewhere though, because it's not just pulling up inside of the tomb.
And it's like going through a slit or like an opening.
There's
or...
cracks and stuff, but it's going.
Can I hit one of the cracks with my hammer?
You would have to climb into the tomb.
So the water's not going through the tomb into our area, but
yeah.
there is.
There has been a slight decrease in elevation the entire time that you've been moving. It's not large. It's just like relatively, like almost like this was all kind of built on a slope.
Yeah, I'll
Do we see where the water's coming from?
The place that you were,
Yeah,
all the way
it's
back.
like
It's been
going
flowing back from the pool of water that you got
Oh.
out of originally.
I see. So,
I think you should move it
we already moved to the.
to the body.
Oh, move the body. All right, I'll hop in and move.
Okay.
Or hit a crack. I could try the cracks first.
Well, we could stand here for another 30 minutes.
Well, again, instead of moving the
You
body,
can stand here for another 51 minutes, and then I'm going home.
instead of moving the body, is there a way to move, like redirect the water?
No, I don't think so.
You could try to.
It's probably less than 10 gallons of it. Just suck it all up, see what happens.
It is
Dry out that sponge.
enough water is coming through this area that it's constant.
Yeah.
Could she stop 10 gallons at this point where we're at right now? Would stop the flow of water for quite a decent period of time, like an hour.
Let's do that just to test it out.
Okay. Yeah. We'll say, for the sake of convenience here,
Mm-hmm.
there is now a wall, a void that exists that when the water hits, disappears.
Okay.
For a little while. We'll just say that. It makes it easier. You don't have to stand there and be like, for like an hour. Let's just say that for convenience sake. The water stops flowing directly down. You see it still comes down. It's whatever, but it's just disappearing, right? Because the laws of physics only sometimes apply to the world of D&D, right?
Chandler decides.
We can create and destroy matter, right?
Yeah.
It's a thing, and everything is on a flat disk. So, so you do that, and you're still down here.
Does the body change at all?
No.
Doesn't stir.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna lift the body up.
You lift the body up. Move the body out of the way. Body doesn't seem to change at all. You do feel slightly more rumbling in the catacombs and some shifting of soil, but that's kind of been happening on and off since the explosion earlier.
And then I'd like to hit one of the cracks, I guess.
You hit
To try and go through the wall.
and you hit one of the cracks with your hammer, and you do break away a decent amount of material there. You would have to crawl into it, but there is an opening now in the back that leads to another path.
Another path.
Through where the water, you can see it was wet there. There's no more water flowing, but there's very clearly a defined wet spot where water was.
Is this another hallway, or is it a...
You'd have to crawl through it.
Gotcha, crawl space.
It's not a hallway, but you have to crawl through this.
Time to go back and get some more...
Non-man-made.
This time I think we stick the barrel of wine in the crawl space and then stick the end of the torch in.
I agree.
And that would be the butt end, not the fire end.
No, this time's the fire.
No.
Boom. 5 big booms for the D&D team.
And we're gonna bring this whole thing down on us if we blow up another thing. Well,
You make it through it.
Wait, you said we could crawl through that spot?
Everyone can crawl through.
Oh, oh, yeah, let's do it.
You would have to crawl through,
Sorry,
but you can crawl through.
I thought I had just popped enough to see through there.
No, in fact, I think
enough.
I actively said several times you would have to crawl through.
He
but
did
you
in fact
can.
say several times.
Chandler. I would like to crawl through.
You don't even have your phone out and you're not listening to me.
Chandler. I'd like to crawl through.
Okay, you start to crawl through, and you make it through to the other side. Let's remove some of these
Yeah.
from the board, please.
Shoot.
You should do that on the other side, but oh well. You make it through to the other side, and I'm going to push this even more that way. Move the steps. Oh, tap the edge again.
Got it.
Oopsie.
And where's the other ones? Put those over there.
Got it.
You crawl through this opening. Logan's character.
He does slay.
I don't know where everyone else is at the moment. But you crawl through, and you see that it starts to widen, and you can start standing up as it leads forward.
It's safe.
Alright.
It is safe.
Alright, I follow him.
You follow him?
I guess.
I suppose. And I follow as well.
Cool. So you all follow through into this area.
We almost around that side. Oh, I see.
You hear water flowing into the area forward of you. We'll assume it takes you a while to crawl through here. It's not just an immediate, make it through. And so you also have the water flowing from behind you again and start to stream out through here. You continue down the walkway. Cool.
Yep. Move me up. Does it open up into this big old...
It does open up into this big old cavern.
We made it, everybody.
Is it dark in here?
It is dark in here, yes.
Can I see?
You can see decently well, yes.
What do I see?
You see pools of water, a couple large pillars, one of them completely knocked over, the other one partially destroyed. And on the far end of the room, there is another large tomb.
Are there any torches on the walls in here?
No.
Oh,
You guys might want to go back and grab a couple torches.
I still have mine, I
I
think.
think I still meant to...
Yeah, I
No,
never
mine-
set mine down.
Mine went in the barrel.
Yours did go in the barrel.
Hey.
5 big booms for the torch that went in the barrel.
Okay.
Are these just debris?
Those are debris. Yes.
I say we make our way towards the tomb.
Yeah.
As you progress through this room, you see pools of water with almost like waterfalls flowing in from various sides. You encounter this large knocked over pillar, the other one going extremely high up, touching the roof of this building area. You can continue forward. Someone else needs to move it at this point. All the way to the altar. And once you get there, it is another large stone altar. This one more ornate than the last. And then there is a part of like that stream of water that's coming down from the ceiling, falling pretty much directly on this.
Push the stone on top. Pop this sucker open.
Yup. Let's do it again. Strength check.
Yeah, and I'll give you
Strength
help.
check.
Nat 20.
Oh my goodness.
Nat 20. You moved
That
that.
was the-
No
Yeah.
problem.
Really, really
No
good.
problem.
Pretty
And there
impressive.
is- there is another pristinely kept body on the inside.
Oh. Again? What do you make of this? Religion man.
This is a dead person.
Intuitive, I agree.
Very observative.
But 2 fresh bodies? Why?
How do we?
Should I
know
poke
they're
it?
fresh?
To look back the other one.
It looks preserved, right? Didn't
Which
you say
looks
that?
preserved. Human.
This one male or female?
This one's male.
And the one's female.
Yes.
Both human. Okay. Same kind of clothes.
Yes, like not a dress, but yeah. I mean, same, like not excessively fancy outfits, but nicer.
Do they look related or do they have rings on their finger?
No, he does not have a ring on his finger. I don't. Roll me a insight. 11. You don't remember the exact facial features of the last woman. Can't really compare them to this one right now. They're not side by side.
Can I do a religion check?
Sure.
Alright.
What are you checking for?
Same thing I checked with the other lady.
Okay.
Yeah. gets better. 13.
13. You are not excessively familiar with all of the religious figures from this area, but it would make sense to you that this person was someone of importance to the church.
Gotcha.
No one else would realistically have this extravagant of like a room with just themselves.
And he's in his own tomb?
Yes.
Other than the rock they moved, does the tomb look damaged?
The top of the rock that they like the top capstone had like some small cracks in it. But other than that, not particularly. Like similar levels of kind of just like decay as the rest of the room. So.
Is there any kind of switch or anything like that? Nothing like no. Same as the last
There is
one?
water flowing into the tomb.
I already cast my spell. I think you can just go and move the body.
Yeah, we'll do the same thing we did last time.
Move the body out of the flow of water, and immediately the body decays, just rapidly.
Ah!
As it should be.
I didn't do that. I didn't touch it.
Nature did it. Don't worry about it.
Did that happen to the last one?
Nope.
Okay, I'll set it off to the side.
Set it off to the side. Bones and cloth. You set off to the side.
Can I set it back in the water, see what happens?
Place the bones back in the water.
Mhm.
You place the bones back in the water, nothing happens.
Oh, man, we totally just ruined this guy. Alright, well, I'll
Sorry,
set the bones off to the side.
It all gets set off to the side.
I might take your resting place, though. That was pretty cool.
I'd like to stay pristine forever. Okay. You hear a almost like eerie laughter echo throughout this large cavern.
Reginald? Is this a prank?
How did you know?
It's just Reginald, guys. I'm actually going to rotate. He does believe it's a prank, but at least with his words, but his actions show he's going to kind of set himself in front of the magic users.
Set yourself in a square. Yeah.
I'm gonna do something similar. Where I'm going like right here.
It's like corners of those squares mean that you are taking up all four of those spaces. Cool. Anyone else movement?
I'm gonna no.
No.
Stay facing the same direction.
Cool. Well, what happens? Is these are skeletons, but ignore the fact that they're skeletons. I was going to grab other characters, minis from Brooke's collection, but I forgot when I was at her place, or my place. Our place?
Her other
It's
house
both,
that she
yeah.
always she lives in
Yeah.
sometimes.
It is both her and my place, so my answer wasn't incorrect. It was just, it's more accurate to say our place. Anyways, you notice a floating above the ground ghostly figure, and the dress matches the lady
drapes.
before.
Oh no.
Yeah, and another figure now standing in front of the
Heck yeah, I knew that's right now.
the altar that matches the clothes of the man who you had pulled out earlier.
Dark Seers, are you seeing this?
You're
Everyone roll me initiative.
Oh, 19!
I got a 10
It's
again.
24.
Holy.
Alright, you gotta wait until I ask. I'm not ready.
Okay.
We'll start.
Ben 10?
Then
Alright, Abby, what did you get?
18.
turn into you remember the little frog eye he turns into?
Logan, what did you get?
Yes. 19.
I got a 24. I would like to ask if I can go behind the magic users because I'm not confident in Wonder Slice's ability to.
Oh, so do you want to swap?
More
yeah,
than
I'm
welcome.
thinking we could swap.
You are more than welcome to do that. Should they be willing to do that?
Which one do you want to swap with?
So I would be
If you swap with-
first.
If you swap with me, you go
I'll go
last.
first.
You want to go first? And I'll switch with you were 18. That sounds good to me. So I can go second. It sounds like. What did you get?
Third.
You got 19. That's perfect. I'll go third then.
Alright, so you.
Unless they roll higher.
So who goes first now? So who'd you swap with?
Abby.
Abby.
So Abby goes first,
So the 24.
and then Logan and Skylar.
Yes.
Which is exactly how it's going to play out. So Abby.
I'm gonna cast Tidal Wave on him.
Which I'm assuming the one with the sword right in front of you.
Oh, there's two of them.
Yes.
Mm.
You don't even have your phone. Well, you do have your phone on. Actually, I was like, you didn't have your phone on. You weren't even listening to me.
Nope.
Listening is for silly bakas.
So you're gonna cast Tidal Wave.
Yes. Conjure a wave of water that crashes down on an area within range. So I guess I have to do this guy. That guy's out of range. Area can be up to 30 feet long, up to 10 feet wide, up to 10 feet tall. Each creature in that area must make a dex saving throw.
I don't have the spell for that because it can be multiple sizes.
Yeah, I can choose. It's just up to that, I think.
Okay. How big do you want to make it? And
I'm picturing it like being fed in from this little pool right here, and it's just.
so straight across.
Cool.
Cool. And he's got to make a dex saving. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Which is 15.
Correct.
Fails.
Okay. He
Alright.
takes 48 bludgeoning damage and is knocked prone.
Golly.
48 bludgeoning damage and is knocked prone. Okay.
Do you need another D8?
Go ahead and roll me the 4d8.
1, 2, 3. Ooh, get a fancy one. I don't have anything to this, do I?
No.
3, 14, and he's knocked prone.
He's not knocked prone.
He is.
He's not.
He's floating.
He's floating. He's a ghost. He can't be knocked
Oh
prone.
yeah, I forgot. Sorry, Dave. I was listening.
Could you lay down in
I was
there?
listening, but I forgot because I was looking at the skeletons.
He's just hovering on his back now.
Yeah.
He can't be knocked prone.
Blinking.
But he can be hit at the very least. Do you have a question?
No.
Okay, I just wanted to. Okay. Abby, is that your full turn?
These are ghosts. Okay. Yes.
It's your full turn.
Yes.
Cool. Logan, you're up. You press the timer on
I
the
know,
chest.
I know.
No, we've moved.
That's fine. Go ahead, Logan.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Okay, who has the lowest AC?
I have 13.
You
I have 15. Higher than that.
you have mage armor still active because
Yeah.
that's an 8-hour spell.
Yep.
Oh.
I have 15.
And you have 13? Okay, I'm gonna start with Shield of Faith on Abby as a bonus action.
Doesn't say anything.
Okay, so that'll bump you up 2. You have edge AC 2. And then I'm going to use the dash action, and then we'll just charge down this way.
What do I add in my AC?
+2.
Let's do.
Alright. Sorry, I didn't mean to knock you over. I'm done.
Cool. That's your turn. Skylar, you're up.
Yep.
What are we thinking?
Kind of feels like the magic user's got this guy in the back. I should go help.
I've done one spell.
I am gonna split our tanks and occupy this guy and go right up in front of him. And I'm gonna swing at him with my long sword.
Okay. Longsword swing.
For 19 plus 5. And that's a
19's
nat
crit.
19, which is a crit.
Okay, so you do crit. Fantastic. 19 plus 5. Great.
And that is a 7 plus 2 to hit.
7 plus 2 for damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then add the full die.
Right, the crit would be a d10. So 19 total.
So 19 total.
And
Extra attack.
I am going to use my extra attack. 14 plus 5 for a dirty 19.
That does hit.
And that damage is going to be 9 plus 2 and 11.
Okay.
And I missed this last time, but as part of my I get something cool when I crit, and I think I get to run away without. I can find it if you don't trust me, but I definitely improved critical, remarkable athlete. Immediately after you score a critical hit, you can move up to half your speed without provoking opportunity attacks.
Cool.
So I actually want to back away from him because he seems scary. 1, 2, 3.
That'd be 15.
And
That's
he's also
15,
so brave.
yeah.
He's so brave too, though.
Yeah, yes. I just wanted to go back with the magic users.
Bravely backs away.
You're right.
Cool. And that was with your longsword?
That was with my longsword.
Cool. And so they're also disadvantaged on their next attack?
Yes,
Is that
they are
correct?
stacked.
Cool. Ben.
You can move 5, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet and cast Mind Spike as a third level spell. So Wisdom saving throw 15.
Imagine my next turn, I back away and leave
Guys. Tank's supposed to tank. See you later.
It's a wisdom saving throw, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Of how much?
15.
Cool. Fails.
Great. So that is 4d8 of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
Needs more d8s.
I got him.
Okay.
So 4, 8. Nice.
Ooh.
I'm gonna do that again because it fell out. 2, 4, 8, 2. 2. 16.
16 total?
And so let's see. I know. I don't know if this will matter, but I know the target's location until the spell ends in an hour.
Okay.
And it cannot become hidden from me if it has the invisible condition that it doesn't benefit against
Cool.
me.
Nice.
And that's it?
You read my notes before we.
No.
Character?
I hacked in.
Yeah, like you.
Go
I
back.
have spells for everything.
No, I'm
in this
just like,
campaign.
ghost, it might become invisible. I don't know.
Yeah, you know.
Does that extend to your party or just you?
It's just me.
Alright.
We're not cool enough.
Well.
It's cast invisibility.
It is the one that is over there on the far side for me.
Do they have any weapons? Let's see.
No. The weapons you see on the table are mere figments of your imagination. Do not look at the man behind the computer.
Wow. Can this man making Wizard of Oz reference?
Oh yeah.
Big.
Don't dox me. It moves up to Logan. Not Logan. Sorry, Skyward. It's gonna move up to Skyward's character. Someone move that for me, please. Thank you.
How about the spectral? Try your worst.
I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Charisma, that's gonna be a tough one.
He's got the Riz.
Charisma saving throw. That's a +1 9.
Cool.
He just dies.
He just goes away.
Just
Too much
until
Riz.
it's empty. So that behind it.
Yeah.
He disappears.
It's now this one's turn. I have to determine how I want to use this. And I lost control of my Steam Deck app. Let me close it and reopen it, otherwise I cannot control the camera. Mom, get the camera!
I can hit button.
You can hit button?
I'd love to hit a button.
I don't even know what button we're currently at.
People focus.
But,
You want table focus?
people focus is good for now. People focus is good for now. And then I'll need table focus here in a second. I'll try and stand up anytime I need. That's going to be hard for you to see.
No.
He's looking at you on the camera.
Okay, cool. We're on people focus. We're on people focus. We're on people focus.
Thank you, Adam.
I don't know if these buttons are going to continue to work, so I'm not going to trust it.
Part 2.
So,
Ridiculous.
Part 3.
Part 3.
it has...
Wait, did I pull security out? Did I get to your undercoach?
How do I want to handle that? Crap. Okay, Ben, the way that I'm going to make this work is that when you want to know where it is, you will have to request me, and I will...
You'll have to ping me.
Okay, great.
Right. But it does
Why?
disappear. I don't know exactly how I want to handle it, because this ability is different.
Did you get your buttons
I
back?
got my buttons back.
Okay, you gotta tell Noah that so we can sit down.
You can sit down. I don't trust the buttons now that they've disappeared like 3 times this session. So
He's gotta piss.
yeah, see, they just disappeared again. Okay.
It's fine, go piss.
Yeah, you're good. So it disappears from the sight of people Yeah. And that's its turn. So, Abby, you're up.
Can I cast Fairy Fire right here?
Right.
It's a 20-foot cube. Anything. Each object in a 20-foot cube within range is outlined in a blue, green, or violet light. My choice. I'll do some violet.
Sure.
Any creature in the area where the spell is cast is also outlined in light. If it fails a dex saving throw, for the duration, objects and affected creatures shed dim light in a 10-foot radius. Any attack roll against an affected creature or object has advantage if the attacker can see it, and the affected creature or object can't benefit from being invisible.
Awesome. You cast that. You see a glow around yourself. You see a glow around Skylar. And you see a second glow around Skylar.
Alright.
So does that bring it back onto the table? Because now everyone can see its outline.
You see a second glow around Skylar.
He possessed me. It's a
crud.
ghost and possessed me.
Logan, you're up.
Do I get to go?
Wait, no, I didn't say
Oh,
this.
okay.
No.
What do you got?
I'm going to bonus action wild shape into a bear.
Slay.
You're a bear now.
I'm a black bear.
You're a black bear.
I'll assume what kind of bear she is.
I'll tell you what kind of bear I am.
Well, I didn't assume what type of it is. She just choose a bear.
Rower.
I choose
XD.
bear right now.
You're a bear?
Okay, anyways.
A rower.
Right.
Okay. I would like to...
You can make it back to where you originally were if you dash again.
No, I'm thinking of something else. Okay, I'm going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I am now going to cast Divine Sense as my action.
Okay.
That allows me to see any undead, celestial, or fiend within 60 feet. That reaches here.
And you can see you can see everything around you,
Yes.
basically up until the altar.
Yeah, except I wouldn't be able to see back here.
Okay,
'Cause
so
I wouldn't. Yeah.
line of sight.
Line of sight. Yeah.
Great.
So what does that entail for me? What do I see? I would assume I see.
Oh, she's a bear now. So you see. This is not exactly what the spell that they're doing does, but we're going to treat it as invisibility.
Okay.
You see one there.
Okay. And this lasts till the end of my next turn. Okay. Yes. It doesn't last, and I have 2 more uses after this one.
Whoa.
Hey, thanks, Scott.
Hey,
Whoa.
thanks, Scott.
Whoa.
$25.
Wow.
And that,
Wait a minute.
That's
does
our
that
goal.
mean we reached our goal?
We
Yeah,
did it!
does.
Scott.
Slay, Scott.
Best boss ever.
I know 2 Scotts, and one of them I work with, and I don't think he's watching. The other one's Brooke's dad, so I'm assuming it's Brooke's dad.
My dad is also named Scott.
Oh, it could also be Skylar's dad.
Thank you to any dads
So,
named
and you know
Scott.
what? The Scott I work with is a dad.
Awesome.
So, hey, dad, whoever you are.
Shout out to all the Scotts.
Whoever's dad.
Thank you, Scott, and thank you for.
That does warrant a hot sauce and or being boozled, and so text us if you want a specific person.
Is that my dad?
I don't know.
Reveal
It's
yourself.
either
We
his
don't
dad,
know. It's
or
your
your
dad
dad,
or my dad
or someone's
Probably
dad.
your dad.
or his work dad.
But
Where's work?
yeah, it's not my work dad. But shoot us a message if you want someone in particular to eat hot sauce, and just let us know who, and we'll spin the wheel and have some hot sauce.
Woo.
Or Bean Boozled. Same thing.
Huzzah.
We'd love it. So, or don't. That's up to you. Anyways, we reached our goal of $2,000. So good night. everyone.
It's for Logan.
For Logan.
Logan Scott, a sleeper Scott.
Mystery
fourth Scott.
All right.
I know it's not.
Or one of our dads has serious beef with you.
They don't like the Terminator.
All right. Well, let's real fast review. Grab me the hot sauce wheel. Let's spin the hot sauce wheel.
Well, dang it!
I really don't.
If you last dab me
Wheel of
in this moment, 15 minutes before the stream's over, I'm gonna be really sad.
Awful movie.
movie.
Says
Yeah,
Scott. Dang it!
That's awesome. I hope he has smoked onion.
I hope he gets smoked onion too.
Oh no! What
I
a hot sauce to
I think you spun it
Start a new
perfectly
day on.
360. I'm pretty sure it started on the
It
bottom.
It did, because that's what
Well,
it was last time.
Great.
second time you have to take 2 if I land on the bomb.
Whoa! Okay.
Okay.
That's insane.
To the bomb!
Well, you know what? I think these guys just died.
So look
Dang
at.
it.
And that one definitely went around more than once.
The super old wine barrel is what
So
that
I
is.
think some wine leaked down here.
Yes.
And my fairy fire.
Boom.
But somehow we all survived except the ghosts.
5 big booms.
It's for Logan Scott. No.
Oh, no.
That's awesome. Logan Scott.
Oh,
Noah.
so Noah
It was
is...
Noah.
Noah Scott.
I figured because Nostalgiathon is sending this text.
Yeah.
They're sending this chat.
None of you realize.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh, I thought it was just coming through to Noah somehow.
Yeah, I don't know. So well.
Dang it,
Why'd you
Noah.
decide to be
Are,
Scott?
yeah, so are
Yeah,
you Scott?
Scott is
Did you
something-
pick it because you knew there were so many Scotts?
No.
I think he
I
just
rolled
chose
the
it.
dice on the line, and Logan was number 5.
On the line?
Oh,
Like the internet?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
okay.
interwebs.
Dice have done me
Not
wrong.
like the
Alright, lean forward while you eat them.
Clancy?
Make sure you're on cam.
No.
For the
That's not what that
kids.
is.
The
For the
kiddos.
kids.
What is the line?
You gotta give him a second.
Not what you're saying, but like
I gotta give
the
him a
media
second.
Yeah.
thing.
We gave him the chance to swap,
Is it
but if
Tom-
I
is it a
landed on the
Tom
bomb
Clancy
again,
game?
he had to take 2.
To be fair, you didn't give him very much time to say no.
He said, okay.
There's like someone's the line.
No.
He goes,
It's like a name and then the line.
I don't have any water.
Yeah.
Ow.
Is it happening yet?
Okay.
He has eaten it, yes.
Yeah.
Bonus action.
You're gonna do second one, coming in hot. Literally.
Ha.
Packed.
Hat.
Oh, wait.
It's
Hold
gonna
on.
turn out to not be for Logan, by the way. And
Well,
he will
no.
have just taken 2 for nothing.
I think Noah said that he. Oh.
He's full line.
He is full line? Nah. It's gotta be Noah that did that. If it's not,
Then
then
did the $25?
oh well. I'll...
No, Noah did not donate that.
Then it's okay.
Then Chandler has to take 3 to
He
bomb
did-
us.
are you sure?
No, that's not how it works. They need to text him
Yes,
and...
he's been playing Deltarune.
I
I
just
wonder-
started. I just got it set up.
So you didn't do the $25?
No, we need answers. dude.
Noah, show me your bank account.
And it keeps. What?
That's a joke.
No.
No?
No.
Well, crap! Then Logan did. Logan,
Alright.
give me the second to bomb.
Everybody-
Oh, thank goodness
Everybody-
gracious.
Everybody text your various Scots.
Yeah.
I don't know
everyone
why
search
you
for
just
Scott.
believed him.
Well, because Noah can do that.
Yeah.
Give me the bomb.
Text your dad.
It's so bad.
Ah!
It's so bad. And water almost makes it worse. Okay.
I thought it would not. Why would he lie?
Okay.
That's what. Yeah, same.
To get Logan to take hot sauce.
Well,
He's
great.
a chaos gremlin.
He is a chaos gremlin.
That's,
Now we know. Now we know. Don't trust Noah.
that's stolen valor, Noah.
Yeah. It's good.
Okay, I'm going to cast.
What are you doing now?
It's satisfying.
You
The
are
bomb
technically
again. It's
on.
rigged.
To bomb again.
Please switch it
That's
off with
crazy.
the bomb.
No, that's the
Please,
app.
I
That
can't
was,
see
it was the
that.
Apple
The
one.
The
ticker.
The like
The little
ticker
ticker.
So the thing is pointing here, but it was
Because it hasn't moved over.
No,
to
it was on.
Arrow.
It was on
The
the
ticker
top.
was on the bomb.
The flipper thingy wasn't past it.
Oh, the
That
ticker.
part.
I didn't
Yeah.
see that. I was looking at the arrow.
Although I guess we probably should go by the arrow.
I
She's
think
probably right.
I
Yeah,
feel like
probably.
you are supposed to go by the arrow. That ticker
Surely
thing.
it's-
The ticker thing
no,
is just supposed to stop it.
the ticker thing is what's always been on there.
That
The
was
arrow is
always
because it was
bizarre.
hard to see.
Oh.
That arrow is a broken piece from a different one that I just taped onto that.
Man-made.
Scott, Monica. Just Monica.
Hey,
Ugh.
Monica.
Alright.
Hey,
Yeah, my dad's not
hey,
responding.
Monica.
I'm pretty sure he's asleep.
Well, maybe it's the Scott from work, in which case you got to see me eat the bomb.
I feel like it's the
And me.
And if it's Skylar's dad, Scott, then
Shout out.
you got to
Whichever-
see two people eat the bomb.
Whichever Scott this is a mastermind.
I feel like it's probably
For just putting
Chandler
Scott.
Scott.
They could have put a last name.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. It's 100% Chandler Scott from work.
Well, they got two hot sauces
You have
in one.
Tiltify on your computer? Can you look at what the line, if they put it
They
in
don't
there?
have any incentives or comments.
So it wouldn't be somewhere else?
No.
Mystery Scott. Thank you, Scott.
I can eventually, actually, because there was no incentive chosen, I may not even be able to pull up emails and see it.
From
But-
the Scott. Scott.
You doing okay, Logan?
So
Smart.
it may be completely in the void, you know.
Schrodinger's Scott. You
Schrodinger's
don't know
Scott.
until you open up
Anyways.
the box.
We got 10 minutes left. Let's wrap this up.
Right.
Alright, I would like to use
Fireball.
Hunter's Mark
That's not fireball.
and mark it as my quarry.
Cool. You do that.
Cool, now I can see you, mother trucker. Bring it on. Woo. I don't know.
Is that it? Your turn? Skylar, you don't get a turn. I need this.
Okay. Seems rude.
It was Logan.
I don't get a way out of this at all.
Maybe you could do a roll at the end of your turn.
No cons saved. To
The possession lasts until the body drops to 0 hit points. The ghost ends it as an a bonus action, or the ghost is turned or forced out by an effect like Dispel Good or Evil.
Okay.
Hmm?
I'm gonna go get a snack. Good luck.
So basically, you gotta kill
You're about to
Skylar.
get mauled by a bear.
He is going to attack you, Abby, immediately. He's gonna do 2 swings.
Well, I have different stuff now.
You do still have a +2 to your AC.
Logan, I have it right here.
I'm just
What
saying
were
you
the,
still
what
have
were the
shield of
rules
faith.
of the...
Oh, the
that's
plus
what you
2.
have to
I
get.
thought you
Good or
said double
evil?
my AC.
Play-
No, no,
Players down.
+2 to your AC. You still have that
Or
+2.
Ghost
That's what I was trying to say.
voluntarily ends it.
What'd you roll?
I'm trying to figure out where his the rest of his stuff is. So 1 second. What is it? Is it special traits? Not special traits.
It should be skills.
Where's your
We
skills?
couldn't find that last time.
Good luck, boss.
All right.
The squares in the bottom right.
Skylar's like, finally. Thank God.
There we go. Okay, so it is 16.
Ugh. It hits.
Cool. What is this? Is a D10? That's a D10. All right, so that's 11 on the first hit. He's going to try and hit you again. That is a 19 on the die, which is a crit. So he received 10 plus 4 plus 2.
What are you, John?
So
60.
Nothing.
yeah,
Yeah.
so 16 plus the first one.
Okay, wait. What?
He attacked you twice and got a crit on the second one.
What was the first one?
It was a 9 on the die plus 2, so 11.
My bear's gone. I'm back to me.
No, but I don't blame.
That's okay, you have a couple more. You got all shapes anyways.
You could ask
I have one more.
So, that.
She's never gonna tell Skylar about this ever.
Okay, well. No, I know that he went over there. He announced it. You're talking about crap. Anyways,
Curse of Mystery Scott.
your bear is gone, and that's his turn. It is now the other ghost's turn, which only Ben and Logan see, and It's gonna go ahead and just approach then, because it's gonna do that. And it is going to attempt to hit you. It does not succeed. And that's its turn, which leads us back to Abby.
Good boy. Go out of the way. A turn. A sit. Paw. Oh, that's a good smart boy. That's a good smart boy. So smart. So smart. Oh my gosh, you go down. Oh, smart boy. You know more than 2 tricks than you do. You know down. You know down.
This is so inspiring. Well, I'm trying to figure out how to deal with this.
I'm feeling 10 hit points.
You can unlock your phone.
Straight down the middle.
Wow.
Everyone knows his password.
Dang, that's a big old ring on the back.
It is. Can I help you? Can I help you?
No.
Abby, what are you doing?
I'm figuring out what I'm doing.
Give her a moment.
Just beat the crap out of Skylar.
I feel bad.
No, I don't feel bad, Skyler.
He just beat you up. He knocked you out of bear form. Beat the crap out of Skylar. Hit him. Hit him twice.
Hit him 3 times.
That was Wonder Slice. I don't know where to bring my name into it.
Go over to the couch right now and beat Skylar and hit him twice.
Okay, sure. I'll hit him. Because you told me to. First, I'll cast Absorb Elements, which gives me a boost to my melee attacks.
Cool.
Spell captures some of the incoming energy, lessening its effect on you, and storing it for your next melee attack. You have resistance to triggering damage type. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. First time. Okay, yeah. I'll. This is a reaction.
Okay.
So can I take this as a reaction when he hits me? And I come out of wild shape?
Yes. They can have grapes though.
I know we do. Yeah, it's fine.
This apple.
Okay, thanks.
Should go up.
Retconning. Let's go.
Sick. Alright. So now it's my turn. So now I get to use it.
Cool.
That's how I'm playing it. I'll hit him with my sickle, which is +4. 11 to hit. Wait, do I add a... First time you hit with melee attack. No, okay. Anyways. Yeah, no.
I don't think you were going to get his AC regardless. With an 11 on the die.
And you... Okay, cool. Well, I still have a bonus action. I used all my first level spells, though.
Cool. Logan, you're up.
Alright. I would like to strike this fool.
Cool.
I'm going to cast Searing Smite.
Cool.
As well as use Divine Smite.
Awesome.
So, that's going to be... Let me roll to hit here. 19?
19 hits.
Okay, so this is going to be a... So first, let me get that. First is Searing Smite. That is 9. And then Divine Smite is 2d8 plus the weapon's damage. With
Hammer, so it's another D8.
yes, so 3d8.
2 of those being holy.
Is it undead?
Yes.
Okay, it's 48. I get another d8 on undead and fiends using Divine Smite.
Look at all those tricks here.
14 plus 18.
Smack it real good, and
Oh, nice.
Paladin Gaming.
That's awesome.
Paladin Gaming.
yeah, no, that was actually it had 20 hit points left,
Okay. I wasn't
and
listening.
it receives more damage.
Nice. Alright, come kill Skylar.
Well, I do have movement, I guess, left. So I'll waddle my way over here.
I think we need to talk to him, tell him to fight it.
10, 15,
Fight this thing.
20, 25. Today I'm out. And that is my turn.
Skylar's turn.
Fight it.
It's not Skylar's turn. It means it's my turn. That being said, its friend just got. So it relinquishes its bonus action. It's home. So Skylar, you're back. Skylar! Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back to the table, Skylar.
What happened? Am I dead?
No, you're back.
You're back.
Did it just
Yeah,
let me
yeah,
go?
yeah.
I
Let
one
you
shot
go.
his friend, and his friend was like, "Oh no."
Let you go, right? So it's back on the table, right? And it does that as a bonus action, and then I need everyone to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Gosh diggity dag nabbit.
Oh, nat 20.
7.
I got a 14.
Cool.
Plus
So,
6 to this.
You two are fine. You two are now frightened and paralyzed.
This is a test of your intelligence.
Okay,
Gotta find me out.
take a nap.
Something help him.
And that is its turn, leaving it now to be Ben's turn.
Okay. I will cast. I will throw a chromatic orb. Does a 14 hit it?
14 does hit it.
Yeah, baby.
So I have the third level pulled up. As you can see, I did not say it,
Yes.
but that is
Yeah, that's fine.
and I'm going to be casting thunder damage. So that is 5d8s.
What all damage types do you have access to? Chromatic orb?
Acid, cold, fire, lightning, poison, thunder.
He's getting
Use some D8 or no, you have some.
Sorry. 5. 2, 3, 4, 8 more. So,
Oh yeah.
let's see. 7. 5. 4. 1. And 2.
19.
19.
Nice.
Yeah. 19 thunder damage.
It does not get a second turn this go around. Technically, it would be its turn again now, but we're going to go to Abby.
Am I still fighting them paralyzed?
Yes. I mean, you can roll to try and get out of that by doing another wisdom saving throw, but yes, you are still.
Does a 17 get me out?
It does.
Hey.
Is that my action?
I don't think that counts as an. I don't think like an impulse trying to break that's an action. No.
Okay, I'm gonna tidal wave it again.
Tidal wave it. That's a dodge on its move, right? It fails if it's a dodge.
It was, what was it? Something 48 bludgeoning?
Yeah.
And he's not, and he's prone.
He's not brown.
He's laying down in the air.
He's not brown.
Yeah,
He's planking.
48 bludgeoning.
Okay, cool. Roll your 48.
Oh, yeah. I'll do it. I got it.
This is your attack.
I know.
Oh.
This is a dice.
Whoa, man.
Stop it.
Imagine if that was one of my metal dice that hit it.
Yeah.
I don't know where it is.
I don't see it.
16.
Oh, I see it.
Does a 16 kill it?
Does a 16 kill it? No.
Man.
I'm brave again.
I can make it kill it, but you know.
No, I want to smite it. I want to freaking murder.
Abby, is that your turn?
Yeah.
Cool. Logan, you're up.
I'm going to get out of this.
Are you close enough to hit it?
I got to get out of the frightening and paralyzing.
Oh, yes. That's... I thought you were about to roll it and hit it.
I hate this game. 2. Yeah. So I assume I have to. I have to be 30 feet away from him. Is that correct? But paralyzed puts me in one place.
So here's the thing I was treating it as is that technically the paralyzed will give you disadvantage on your ability to be, or your frightened will give you a disadvantage on your check for unparalyzing. But I want to get through the game because we're now 6 minutes over. So I'm not having the disadvantage take place. But you lost anyway, so now you just stay in stuff.
Cool. Standing still. All right, my turn's over. Goodbye. Man.
I missed the Noah shot. It says T Breezy.
Wait, was Skylar supposed to go before me?
I don't know. Maybe the Scott was T Breezy. Who's T Breezy?
So, well, T Breezy is our friend who is not named Scott in the slightest.
Did he try? Well, I don't know.
Could be named
I
Scott.
missed the
None of the
Noah
world.
shot. Noah did.
Noah's back.
No, it's talking about Noah putting his face in the can whenever.
There he is.
Okay.
Can you see him right now?
Yep. Okay. So, Logan, you're still paralyzed. You can't do anything.
Yeah, I'm done.
Skylar, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to attack with Bethany.
That was not your character.
That one's me. I'm frightened and paralyzed.
I
You're
didn't
right
see. I
here.
thought that was a second sword, not a shield. I had a weird angle on it. Okay.
Hit it. Hit it good. Hit it a lot.
That I can do.
If you don't, I will have it kill you.
Ooh. 13 is the first one.
13's the first one. That hits.
Whoa.
Oh, excellent.
It's a ghost. It doesn't have much armor.
Sure.
8 plus 2 is 10. And then I'm going to do it again. 11 plus 5 is 16 to hit.
Hits.
The damage on that is 8 plus 2 is 10.
Cool.
Nice.
And, oh no, I used my action surge. And we didn't short rest. Did I take any hit points from our encounters?
Not yet.
Okay.
He possessed you, but I don't think he smacked you, and then Abby didn't have a time to hit you, and so, like...
Okay. I think that's it then.
Cool. Ben
And he is sapped.
is zapped. Benjamin.
If I cast a spell that would be a line of flame 30 feet long, does it have to be 30 feet long, or can I cut it short?
If it says it is 30 feet long, it is 30 feet long.
Okay.
Does it have to
Well,
be
then
a
I'm
line
gonna-
in front of you, or does it just have to be a line? Is it Wall of Flame?
No, it's Agonizar's Scorcher.
That one might be from Self. I don't know.
Emanates from you, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to move back 5 feet, and then it's going to go up 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet.
Oh, nice.
Perfect. Do it.
Okay, I'm going to cast that at a second level.
Second level.
A dexterity saving throw of 15.
It fails.
Awesome. And at second level, that is 3d8s. Two. Oh, these are all yours. Damn it.
I will collect them all at the end.
2. 8. Nice.
Oh yeah.
5. So 15 points of damage.
He takes 15 points of damage.
Nice.
Doesn't look like it actually affects him that much.
Really?
Yeah. Cough, cough, cough. Oh man, it's getting real late. Wow, war slip. Ghosts are resistant to so many types of damage,
But not holy.
but not holy
Was
or
it resistant to
psychic.
my thunder damage?
Yeah. He is resistant to acid, fire, lightning, thunder, bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, and cold, necrotic, poison. Completely immune from. Immune from charmed, exhaustion, frightened, grappled, paralyzed, petrified, poisoned, prone, or restrained. Has dark vision, and knows any language that it knew in life. And
So I need to hit it.
and also, technically,
Slide.
this isn't invisibility. It can plane shift if it wanted to,
Oh,
Yeah.
which is what it was kind of doing earlier with this one. But I was like, no, let's let the invisibility thing happen because, like, yeah.
Okay, great.
Do we win?
No.
No, not yet.
Well,
Taco.
I believe it's
Hey,
your
you know,
turn.
we love those midnight tacos. And
I didn't
no,
know
it's,
that.
It's
the skeleton's turn. That's what they're there for. Eat it. Enjoy it.
That's
Or
fine.
don't enjoy it, but you
That's
know, that's up to you.
that's how I'm gonna celebrate it.
So, Logan, you are still
frightened, paralyzed.
frightened, paralyzed.
Yep.
It's going to go ahead and just take the attack of opportunity from moving there. So, Skylar,
Ooh.
go ahead and
Get it.
Sure, I'll
give me that.
Do I have to roll to hit, or is it an automatic?
Yes,
hit?
you have to roll
Okay,
to
well, 18 plus 5,
You're
I'm hitting him. And I'm hitting him for 9 damage.
9 damage.
Yeah, baby.
Cool. Logan, I need you to roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Watch me save.
At disadvantage, by the way, because you're paralyzed and frightened.
Well, that's okay because the first one's pretty decent. Oh! What is it? Wisdom?
Dexterity.
15.
Cool. You see it basically like reach out its hand and was like about to grab you in the face, and for just like a moment, despite your paralyzation, you managed to kind of drift backwards as it grips.
Do like the Matrix.
Not today.
Your
Ghost.
life flashes before your eyes as his hand closes in front of your face.
Any regrets?
Never.
Abby, now you're up again.
Life only ends for frail humans.
You can tell that the game's been going on for too long because my dice have warmed up, and I haven't been using them that frequently. So they're now red instead of black.
Oh, cool.
Oh, neat.
Cookies are great. Yeah, actually, I'll do that.
This thing is immune to all of my stuff.
It's not immune, it's resistant to all of your stuff. And it's immune to
Poison.
being prone. No, it's not. Yeah, it is immune to poison and cold and necrotic. But it's resistant to everything else.
Yeah, I'm
except
a
for
circle,
psychic and holy.
I'm a circle of spores druid.
I didn't know that before making this campaign. You chose to use the character from
You
the previous
chose to do
campaign.
that. I love this character.
Great. You now know its weaknesses.
Physical damage?
It is immune, or it's not immune. It's just resistant to all physical damage.
I got one more wild shape.
Now, I will say, if there was a bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing from a magical attack, such as like a celestial blade, it would not be resistant to those.
Wait. What physical attacks is it resistant to?
Everything. Unless it is a magical physical attack. Like a
Wow,
celestial blade.
Like a wild shape.
No, that one's still physical.
I use magic to turn into those wild
Like a
shapes.
holy
But at that
smite
point you are physically
of
that
vengeance.
thing, so...
Okay.
I'll bend the rules somewhat, like allowing invisibility and like making sure that you don't have to have disadvantage when trying to break out of your frightened and paralyzed. But I am still going to make you kill it. Or have it kill you. And if it still is possessing Skylar, like that's another one. Is this could have taken a lot longer because Skylar had a large hit pool in AC. I could just go to town.
Yeah. I'm gonna just be an 8.
Cool.
Ooga ooga.
That's bonus action. So then I'll run.
Beat him up.
I'll go beat him up.
Beat him up.
Beat him up. Beat him up.
Beat him up. Fight him. Go punch him.
I'll do a little
Beat him up.
I'll do a little multi-attack. I'll
Punch, punch, punch.
hook.
Punch, punch, punch. This is, yes, this is a flank.
So it's essentially character on one side, character on the other. If this person is paying attention to this one, then this one would obviously have advantage because and then same way other way around.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do I add to 2 fist attacks?
Strength. And proof.
Yes, strength. And you don't add proficiency to damage.
No, to hit. I think if you rolled your d20 yet.
No.
Okay, yeah, then you're
Yeah.
You're proficient with the fist.
17
Hey, yeah, you
without nothing.
You hit.
For the first. Okay, actually, it's a multi-attack. I think it's just.
It's multi-attack you roll for each hit.
Yeah, you do.
And then. Strength?
Yeah.
16.
Cool, that hits.
Okay, and then what is it?
I don't know what it is for apes, dude.
I think it's
Plus 5.
It's
Oh,
normally
wait.
a D4, but...
I was supposed to add 5, but I still got it. It's fine. 1d6 plus 3 bludgeoning.
d6. Yeah.
So 6.
And then do it again because you hit it because you did it twice.
4.
10 in all. Alright.
But.
Logan,
I'm gonna do it this time.
you're gonna do it? You're gonna hit him? It's a bit hard?
Wait. This is wisdom this time, right? To break out?
Yes. So wisdom saving.
16.
That works. You're out.
Ooh! Alright, baby. Better get it, mother. Alright. I'm gonna roll to hit. I'm gonna use Divine Smite.
Do it.
At a 2nd level. Hit it. Oh, that hits. An 18 on the die.
That hits.
Alright, cool. So that is 2nd level is 3d8 plus the d8 for undead.
3 of those for the...
Holy. Yeah, we'll go with that. That's first attack. Oh man, that's sad. 8, 12, 15 plus 18.
18.
Oh, and then damage for my mace. 26.
Cool.
And that's one attack. Here we go for number 2.
You get a second? Oh god.
Extra attack, yeah.
Hey, what's your modifier on strength?
1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind.
18 on the die again. Alright. I don't have any 2nd level spell slots anymore. But I do have one more level 1, so we will smite again.
How many dice do you get?
I had 5 on the last one, I get 4 on this one.
Alright, cool. Do you want to roll?
Yeah.
Cool, I guess you can.
15
Cool.
plus 3 is 18.
Do it, Logan. How do you want to destroy this thing? Keep in mind, it will just dissipate when you're done.
Yep. Evil
Get
Be
a
gone.
barrel.
Bong!
Disappears. I'm gonna quickly just wrap this up for
Yep.
y'all.
Yeah.
The cavern starts rumbling, water starts coming in real fast. You start running out. There's only one way for you to go, and that's back to the room with all of the explosives. And you can't get out. There's only one thing to do. Abby, take it away!
Get a barrel!
5 big moves! And you go flying out of the cathedral.
Team Rocket is blasting off again.
Alright, that's going to be it for tonight. We'll be back for one more day tomorrow, starting at 9 a.m., ending at 4 p.m. Starting off in the morning with That's Not My Neighbor, with Brooke, who's sitting back on the couch. See you there. Good night. Shout out.